Hello, everybody, and welcome to Week 8 of Burst Limit. I am Tweedo, and I'm here today with Chaotic Games. You want to say a little hello? Goodness gracious, he's shy.
You see what happens when you introduce me?
What?
Our streamer.
What happens?
Or,
Look, we're
our
fine. We're
streamer
fine.
back. Yeah,
We're fine.
because I'm back.
What? You were already. Whatever. Anyway, it's Week 8. We're here for Burst Limit. We've got another pretty cool bracket coming in today. We've got a fair amount of people in here. A lot of the regulars as well, like Fuzz, JustATomato, Jahvahn, Adroth, Ryukasim, and Lucy, and so on and so forth. So welcome one and all, both new and old.
Yeah, nice to see you guys once again for another week of bostonbluebeat Burst Limit. Happy to have you guys here. As always, I haven't seen the bracket yet, but I mean, I can tell it's gonna be killer because it almost always is whenever I'm around. Not even almost always, it just about always is.
It's just your unspoken riz that just attracts all the good brackets.
All right, we don't talk about my Riz and BlazBlue players. All right.
Look, you were the one that was like, I attract all the like cool like brackets.
At one point, did I say this?
I mean, if you say cool brackets happen when you're there, by proxy, that means that you attract a set of BlazBlue players that result in a good bracket.
Well, now you're just putting words in my mouth, Tweedo.
I'm not putting words in your mouth. I'm just extrapolating.
Now you're making words up.
That's not a word that I'm making up. That's a word.
That sounds like something you made up. It sounds like a wizarding spell. What's extrapolate?
What? Like a what spell?
It sounds like a wizarding spell. What is extrapolate?
Wizarding spell? What is this? I'm not fucking. What are you talking about?
We
not a wizarding spell.
Tonight's bracket. That's a lot. That's a lot. That is 19 more than one.
That is how the numbers work. Yes.
All right. How do you feel things are going to go this time around, Tweedo?
Bracket prediction wise, or just in general?
In general, you know. I mean, bracket predictions. If you got it, you know, who do you expect to see in the top 8? Or just general, how violent think these sets are going to be, man?
Let's see. We've got, if I recall correctly, we do have SebV versus Wario cucked me. I have not gotten the chance to watch Wario play, but Thantis earlier in the call told me that they're a pretty good Valkenheim player. So I'm very interested to see how that will pan out. This would be Noel versus Valk.
Yes. I've managed to run them both on that play before I kind of took my break. Yeah, they're both pretty solid in their own regards. Very eager to see this matchup to a degree, a staunch degree. I don't see you never see a matchup like this, Valk and Noel.
Yeah, I would say both characters are relatively rare in their own right. So
yeah, for sure. Let's see how things go, how things play out in this.
Yeah. Thus far at the round start, not super well for Seb. Got a couple of neutral interactions here while we're just kind of waiting to pan out. This is an early OD pop.
Oh yeah. Valk having an OD that seemed Valk, I apologize, Noel. But I mean, on the topic of Valk's overdrive, I never mind.
Yeah. This is right now. We're just seeing mix. Frankly, it's Valkenheim. There's not really too much. Did he just untransform into JB?
I mean, sometimes you gotta bring some stuff out the box, you know.
Yeah. Counterassault coming out from Wario right now, just trying to back off. They're mixing in a decent amount, I would say, of human and wolf. Oh, there's the 6B.
And there's the pressure reset. Everyone's seen that at least once.
Yeah, 6B is such a weird normal because it's pretty slow, but it's one of those BlazBlue overheads where the animation is just weird enough that you don't necessarily realize what it is until it's already like 10 frames in.
Exactly. And by that point, it's just, well, I mean, it's a 9-frame mix-up. Same thing Valk's been doing since the dawn of time. Speaking of things that Valk has been doing, this combo's been going on for 3 days now.
Not that long. It's a standard Valkenheim combo right now.
2.5 days. How's that?
I suppose that's a little bit better. Yep. And that is a dead Noel.
In clean fashion. Not even. At what point did Seb get their burst back? I didn't even notice.
I looked at the screen, saw that there was a mix-up, looked again at the screen, saw we were on the second mix-up, and I was like, "This is Valkenheim. This is it."
That sounds like how this character plays out normally. You don't really expect too much out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I mean, the main thing, Valkenheim is one of those characters where he's very interesting to me because you can still play around the mix-up to a very limited extent, but most importantly, it's A, not being there in the first place, or B, using some of the system options to get out of there. Even though Valkenheim can, technically bait around it, like counter assault and so on and so forth.
Yeah. The general level of defensive aptitude still needs to be taken into consideration. You can't just expect it every time 100% of the time.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we have a couple of scrambling situations right here with Seb taking a couple of these interactions, but one of the main things that's kind of difficult for them right now is maintaining that pressure. It feels like Wario escapes very quickly afterwards. We see another OD popped right into 4D.
I mean, when you're playing Noelle into a matchup like this, you gotta try it.
I mean, don't get it twisted. I know you got to do something, but I feel like popping OD just to 4D is a lot. At that point, I would just 4D on Wake Up if I'm just gonna send it.
Let's keep it simple.
Yeah,
but
it's mostly just...
Fortunately, Seb gets a pretty solid hit. I'm not sure if they can kill off this, and they can't. I would just throw, in my opinion, in my honest opinion,
Ooh,
This is why you're better than me. Thank God.
Yeah, that jump was gonna tell a few other stories.
Oh yeah, like what? Out of mind, man.
Well, I mean, if there was a jump and they went for the throw, it would have just whiffed, and it would have been a rather poor situation there.
Oh yeah, true. It's pretty good rising action you got going. I like this story. So
We're not talking about it through like the story elements and all that jazz.
Oh, I was.
Well, I guess we're at odds then.
Speaking of stories, it would seem Wario got a lot of words to tell Seb about how this offensive roulette's going on right now.
Oh, untransformed to 2B. That's the killer. I hate that. Oh my god.
I've reacted to that once or twice in my life. Don't ask how many times I've actually seen it be used against me, though.
Yeah, when I played against Barlow back in the day, I reacted to it once or twice, and I was like, I feel like I'm Jesus. This was on delay base too. I don't know what I was smoking.
Oh yeah, you were probably smoking that stuff that makes you think your guesses are actual reactions. But
yo, aw, damn man, aw, you gonna do me like this?
Yes.
You're horrible.
I am.
You're not supposed to admit to it. Not a shred of guilt.
I'm a monster.
All right, I was waiting on that. I was just like.
Any second now.
Any second.
Speaking of, this probably seems like a matchup where, yeah, I was about to say Noelle's probably better off using Burst earlier because it really seems like Valkenheim just does not need to commit to a lot of options for checking, Noelle info states on drives. His stuff is usually fast enough to be able to just cover all of it. And
yeah, I'd say that too. But one of the things that's a little difficult, I feel like, for Seb is that they're relying a lot on popping OD, bursting, or 4D to get out of a situation. And based on Wario's pressure, they kind of sit back and untransform for a while. At that point, I would consider doing stuff like dash jump barrier. I think that would really help them to kind of navigate those corner situations. Because Wario does give them a lot of space to preserve, Wolf Meter.
Yeah, well, Wario also tends to really burn their Wolf Meter ASAP Rocky. And the way they recover Wolf... Oh, wow, that's the game. The way Wario really recovers Wolf is usually by getting, a successful mix at the tail end of Wolf Gauge. So, I mean, maybe Seb can probably formulate a game plan around that idea. Which hey, game 3 is the game for that.
Yeah, things are. It's hard to say things are on the up and up because it feels like each round is a fight for survival.
By the wire, yeah.
Yeah. So it's one of those sets where you're like, Jesus, I made it to game 3 somehow. Let's kind of see if we can pull it together. I like the JA from Wario. One of the things that's always very funny about Valkenheim is that you go, okay, he has a wolf mode. He can't block in it. That's great. Then you look at 5B. Then you look at, 5C and JA, and you're like, huh.
Well, now what?
Because that character really just goes we can trade. That's okay.
Jumping in and getting a trade against Wolf 5B.
And just watching him transform back just to confirm. I'm like, come on, man.
Alright, cool, we traded. What do I get? Knocked down? Nice. Oh, base the CA! This should definitely be.
Yeah, that's definitely out.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've seen people drop easier, so.
I definitely dropped my fair share, and that was offline.
Yeah. Me, on the other hand. I just lost because I suck.
That's I don't know what to tell you.
This bracket's not about.
It's not about you. EA does not end up connecting here in this situation. This is rough now. There's no burst gauge.
Around 2 years ago, I saw Valk bait Relius Venom by doing like 7D mid pressure, and never in my life have I ever said to myself, I'm gonna do overdrive immediate reversal against this character.
The thing. Because it's just burning so many resources. With Valkenhayn, from what I understand, is that you just have to play the RPS and go, okay, he's gonna do it. There's no you can't use extra resources to necessarily cover it. Stuff like 4D, which I think in some cases he can option select here and there. It just allows him to navigate around that, and you have to be willing to send it in order to force different actions. And then guess on at least the initial mix-up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's one of those things. Right now, though, kind of stuck in neutral in this situation, but Seb slowly but surely getting opened up and then put in the corner. This is a dangerous situation here. 16.
Now getting the burst is very good. You can honestly take a couple of hits and then you spend your overdrive and then you take more. Now we're in danger.
Now we are getting knocked down again, but these are some weird situations where it feels like Wario right there, for example, ending on the JC and a lot of scrambles. Oh boy.
That works out in Noel's favor.
Yeah, counter assault ends up connecting here.
And we're back in neutral.
Yeah, except for good old 6B.
You love to see it. You hate to see it.
Yeah, now it's next mix kills, basically.
Oh, for sure. Wow, what a buffer blast.
Oh, God. Yeah.
And that's, Wolfcannon's gonna do it. I believe it was, I don't know who, but they once said it was the best of times.
It was the worst of times. A wise man once said.
Yeah. I forgot who that wise man was.
No idea.
Me.
That did not come from you.
Can you imagine if it did, though?
You would not let anybody forget that.
I feel like I would.
I think that's a lie.
I am known for doing that. I mean,
you are. You are. I'd say that's okay. What? You just said that? What? You're like...
This is the first time you and I have commentated in, like, what, 2 months? You treat
Which is actually really crazy now that I think about it. It's been, like, even...
you had a lot to do early September, and then right after that, it was Taku, and I mean, you're guys. I'm commentating with a top.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
You had to go flex your top player yourself, Taku, man. You were busy all September, dude.
I had to move and then do a bunch of other stuff, so there's that.
Yeah, I was there for all that.
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was. You just didn't see me. I was in the cut lurking.
Where in the cut? I'm in like a half suburban place.
That's the thing. If I tell you where the cut's at, it's not a cut anymore.
It's a...
On the side of a cutting, I don't know how to segue into this matchup.
Nobody in this matchup has a sword.
Yet.
True, actually.
And I feel like the speed in which Quetzal gets important seals is gonna make or break the matchup, especially considering what remains and how solid their 9 is. I have segued properly.
Good job. OD coming out from here. We got the EA at the very least right now. An immediate burst from Quetz.
This is a pretty solid spot to be in because now remains has a DP stopped. Down health. Though.
I'm not sure about that JA though.
Well, I mean,
at the very least, Quetz gets the hit.
Advantage.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. I was like, please do the most basic thing into super.
You know, me personally, I wouldn't have did that.
You wouldn't have?
No.
I believe that entirely.
Yeah. That's why these players are better than me.
No. Ooh, don't make me mad. Ooh.
He said, ooh!
Who else was in that sense? Ooh.
Ooh, it was me!
Yeah.
Alright, don't say that.
That one's just funny.
We have BlazBlue to commentate.
I hate that Crimson Raider connected into the Amethyst. Did you see it?
No, I did, and it was kind of raw because for years I'm like, someone needs to do something with this, and I've never seen it once before just now.
The problem with me is Amethyst. Oh, 5B ends up connecting on the teleport here.
Yeah, for choosing the burst early, I'm not against it.
I'll say that I'm not a huge fan of it. Against Susanoo, it kind of makes sense, but I feel like 9, especially as a character, has a lot of ways to bat Susanoo away. I say this as, of course, they're getting hit a lot.
As they're getting batted upon.
Yeah. Counter Assault at least connects properly here. They get the first interaction afterwards.
Oh yeah. It's still pretty even, all things considered. It's nine.
Yeah.
It's 9 Susan.
Reset into the rock. Ooh, I like the fadeaway JC right there. That avoided the burst, and then I think yes. Okay, we're gonna play out the neutral a little bit here in this situation.
Yeah. This is a very good spot for 9 to be in. Set a Heliodor. Never mind.
I think that's okay here. There's only I was about to say there's only 12 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, you can honestly just chill out.
I love timing people out. It's so funny in this game.
I keep telling you guys, bro.
No, I was there with you already. In fact, it was me that was... The only reason why you brought this up to me before was when I was like, yo, bro, timing people out with Bullet is mad funny. And then you're like, yeah, I do it as Azrael, and it's godlike.
First time I did it against 9 in CF1, I was like, wait a minute. What is this power?
Like, how could we do this? It's really funny to me because timeouts in BlazBlue, when I was learning the game, felt super uncommon. And then I quickly realized that once you get to a certain point, yeah, they're very possible to do. And it's interesting to me. I think playing Under Night kind of led me to remember that being a good win condition because that game's systems and the way how damage usually works in that game lends itself to timeouts very frequently.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of timeouts, it's time for me, guys. Wait, hang
it's
on.
not. We're not far in enough yet. We're not far in enough.
For what?
For Q&A? Yeah, for Q&A. We're not far in enough.
Okay, fine. When do we do it? Is it after this set?
You said like top 8 or like round 2.
Oh, okay.
That's what you usually do, right? You're the one that remembers this.
I usually do it whenever I remember to.
Oh. So you've just been looking up like random times?
Yeah, I don't follow a rhythm.
I think you have rhythm. I hope you have rhythm.
I don't have rhythm.
That's a lie, and you know.
Kind of like how 9 bursted out the rhythm of that fatal combo. We segued back into that.
That's not a good segue. That doesn't work.
We'll workshop it.
I mean, we're live, so this is a little bit difficult. J2A ends up connecting from the prior interaction, but just kind of ends up leading to more offense here. Counter assault at the very least. We're back to neutral.
Now we're back out of neutral. Oh my god. You got hit by Susanoo, but the combo dropped, and now you're doing a 9 combo. Oh my gosh, the 9 combo dropped, and now we're back
What
in neutral.
in the world is this accent?
I don't know. I kind of just workshopped one on the spot.
That was not workshopped, evidently.
I feel like it was kind of charged.
What I said was charged. A little bit. I won't lie, a little bit. For the time being now, back to neutral in this situation here. I'm not gonna lie, both players are kind of just whiffing a lot of buttons. They're not necessarily trying to drag each other into a different situation. Quetz ends up with the 6C clearing that up, at the very least.
They just be pressing things, bro?
Sometimes people just press. Distinguishing players that just want to press is, when you fight them in bracket the first time, is weird. Because it's the players to me that want to just commit to an option and that just rotate their options are really surreal. Because the way they take in information and play around it is so much different. I don't think that's necessarily the case for either player here. I think Remains and Quetz have relatively distinct patterns that both have been preying each other on for. But it's pretty funny to see when you identify that. I'm curious if that's a thing that we'll see come up later in this bracket. But for the time being, in neutral here. Oh, wow, the JA ends up letting Remains finish up in that situation here.
Very fortunate indeed.
Yeah, now we're going to potentially the last round for Remains, or rather for Quetz here in winner's side.
I believe in you, Quetz.
Quetzal.
Do you say Quetzalcoatl or Quetzalcoatl?
I thought it was Quetz.
It probably is Quetz, but I mean, I'm...
Now I actually forget, because I know it's one of those words that looks complicated, but pronunciation is actually simple enough. It's Ketz? Okay.
It's Ketz.
Okay, I'll trust it.
That sounds like a cereal brand. You want some Ketz?
You said that really aggressively.
Yeah, you want some Ketz, man? Slide me some Ketz, dude.
Jesus, now that feels... I feel like an old lady. You know the SpongeBob chocolate episode?
Chocolate?
It reminds me of that woman. That's what I think of.
We have a bit of fun around here.
We do a little bit of trolling.
We engage in a feasible amount of tomfoolery.
Feasible. All right.
Don't you tee-hee that.
I didn't even key. I just laughed.
Okay. Back to the set.
What?
Early overdrive.
You just laughed at your own joke. I said nothing.
Yeah, I'm my biggest fan.
As you should be.
Yeah, I can't
I'm
trust
happy for
dudes
you.
like you.
Why not?
I don't know. Hey, don't you play BlazBlue?
Don't you?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right,
that
that was
a
clean.
violent round.
Jesus. That was one of those rounds where you just get hit and you just kind of shake your head like, yeah.
I believe it was Toledo who once said heavens to Betsy.
Did I?
No, it was me.
Yeah. I'll say, what is it? I forget. I'll remember it later on where it's less relevant. I'll say, yeah, I will say great googly moogly.
Great googly moogly.
That is like the goofiest thing I'll say, like getting hit in casuals.
Yeah, I'm gonna bar your kneecaps for a quick second.
Oh, really? With what?
This hammer and wrench.
Oh my.
Oh my, speaking of cuts, sword! And you got fatal! Yeah, I birthed her too, buddy. That's being awesome.
Yeah, that's a situation where you're just one touch after the fact. You could
that
at
was
least
not even after the fact. I think that was death if they got level 2 speed.
I think with that, as well as maybe like a CT extension, probably.
Ooh, DP's out the string. I like that.
Yeah, Remains hasn't really relied on DP that much. Ooh, yeah, it's over.
What is this?
No. Not like this. Not like this.
Who gave you the right?
That's rough.
Toledo.
What?
How'd you let that happen, man?
I didn't let that happen. Remains let that happen. They didn't jump.
Wow, jerk.
I'm not a jerk. I'm just telling it how it is.
Remains, I believe in you. Come, run through losers. Run through losers, man.
I believe in Remains' ability to run through losers. I will.
I do know. I do too. I mean, hey, this is a pretty evenly matched bracket all throughout.
Yeah, I'd say pretty much each player here is. There's no player that's just by and large like this person is guaranteed to win no matter what.
Oh yeah,
and that is something that I do appreciate.
Now I do want to see these guys duke it out offline. Toledo, do you know any events that can be played offline with BlazBlue?
Yeah, that would be events such as our monthly here for bostonbluebeat. So that will be playing. That will be this Saturday, if I recall correctly. I did put it in my calendar for this exact reason. Yeah, so that'll be
this Saturday. Let's see. The 4th is Wednesday. So the 7th is on a Saturday.
Yes.
That's tomorrow.
No, it's not. What are you talking about?
Can you imagine if it was though?
I don't know. It'd be amusing, I guess. Hold on. Before we get to that, quick point of order. We just need to make sure Remains that you leave the lobby so that other players. Not or else.
Yo, no, I mean or else.
No.
Hammers and wrenches on standby for you.
What? Through a computer screen? Okay, that being said, we've got our bostonbluebeat monthly coming up this Saturday. It's the usual games: BlazBlue, KOF, Strive, Melty Blood, and Guilty Gear Exerd. So, you know, if you guys want to hop on for that, by all means, we definitely appreciate it. Doors open around 2 p.m. So please pull up for that. We always got a couple of good brackets going on right now. That being said, what we have currently is Kaisuke versus Jahvahn. I was very interested in this after we completed seeding. Yeah, Jahvahn's been entering in for the past couple of weeks on the S.
Huh. I thought Jahvahn was one of our commentators. Nothing, little
okay, I get it. No, I get it.
No, I did manage to catch Jahvahn at SebV, and well, boy, they were putting up numbers, Toledo.
Yeah, I nearly lost to them. It was crazy.
Ah, I didn't. I didn't run into them in my bracket. That's why I love this Naoto S color. It is so good.
I didn't even realize that was Naoto actually.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Don't make that. Don't.
I play Naoto. Oh, we are hop, skip, and jumping around. Okay.
All right. At the very least, we got a little bit of Oki right now.
You see that?
Double. I actually like that a lot. I like the decision to not opt for any mix-up right there. I think that sends a quick message to Jahvahn that Kaisuke is willing to bait out a reversal in that situation. I am surprised that Jahvahn didn't take the opportunity to dash out as a result, given the double jump. But
sometimes we all can't think that on that level of APM. It's all good though.
Yeah.
Kaisuke being very patient. Oh, you jumped in. Yeah. It's one of those day one 214A, 214B kind of things. And it gets everybody every once in a while.
That special is funny because I always forget how to block it. You know the Chris Who? Why do I stand? Why do I crouch when I know it's an overhead? Oh, good pickup.
Almost a great pickup.
Yeah, almost a good conversion on that. Yeah, I like the DPs right there. Jahvahn, I've noticed, is the kind of, at least during his S pressure, tends to use drives on like until proven wrong. So it's very good to establish that quickly, as a lot of S players will take advantage of that. We're seeing another like 5D usage right there. So it's important to show overdrive or just mash, because her hurtbox is actually pretty big when she uses her drive.
Yeah, but don't mash in excess. Mash
a reasonable amount.
Acquiesce.
Like in that situation, mashing is a difficult question because of the crest being placed there, right?
For sure.
So there's a lot of situational awareness that comes with mashing against us. 2D comes out, immediate DP.
Overhead?
No OD from no conversion.
Hey, look, overhead. I call it like 3 knockdowns though. I am so good at the game.
Last round here for both players in this situation. Dash up 623B, let them know.
And Jahvahn being very aggressive. Oh, what? Another overhead, but this one didn't work out in your favor. Dun-dun-dun.
Ooh.
Tries to overdrive back, but alas.
A burst comes out. That's one of the roughest things, when you try to do an OD and your opponent ends up mixing you up and hitting you right before you were intending to press the button.
And it's like, wow, I'm gonna find you after all said and done.
A lot of DDPs coming in from Kaisuke.
Oh yeah.
It's very funny to me. Jahvahn hasn't really sought to bait out any of Kaisuke's reversals, and that's been a pretty big reason why Jahvahn's pressure is often short-lived in these situations.
Yeah, I will say Kaisuke's placing their DPs very arrhythmically, so they're not really the easiest to call out at that level.
Yeah.
That being said, at a base level, you should at least structure your offense in a way that expects a reversal to some degree.
Yeah, I think that's very fair. And I strongly believe that S can orient her offense accordingly, especially against Jin, when you kind of take a quick peek at his meter, using more tools like 236B, for example, that allow you to pressure reset on passive opponents and still allow you to punish reversals on more riskier defenders, right? So you have a lot of these tools available on top of, simple jump cancelable normals or setting up a crest beforehand and playing it a little safer.
Yeah, heavily agree with that concept. And just the general advice given. Nothing too wrong with that. And here comes the DPs once again.
And that's the thing, Jahvahn still hasn't made that adjustment quite yet. We'll see if this ends up being a major factor going into the second and potentially third game.
And it might even play a massive role in how much Kaisuke gets to disrespect Jahvahn's pressure, because it does seem rather layer one at the moment. Yeah.
We saw at the very least, though, just as I was talking about, that 236B come out from Jahvahn a moment ago. Wow, okay, DPRC, but they didn't believe in it. A scramble situation, and it looks like Kaisuke mashed the throw tech a little too early there.
This was sloppy, but a win's a win.
A win's a win. Sometimes you need that breathing room just to get by. You have to just put that round away and keep moving forward.
Oh, yeah. Just take it, focus yourself, and then just keep on keeping on, as I always say.
Yeah, I like that decision from Jahvahn early to go for the Borst in that situation. I think that Kaisuke has not been active enough in neutral. They keep very much so expecting Jahvahn to aggress. So going for Borst to build up your resources is very good.
100%. Good block on the J214D, by the way. By the by.
Ooh, Kappa the 2B in this situation, though. Let's see if they're just good enough for the conversion. All right.
Will you knock down this time?
No, jeez. I got hit.
Ah,
I got hit.
so did I. That's why I'm crying.
I'm mad. I'm mad.
I'm not.
Jahvahn looks like they were expecting a burst in that situation, but Kaisuke really
Astro,
hasn't been.
and you did.
My God.
Dude,
Why
and
are
it's
you
been
adding
between
sound
cracks.
effects to this? Don't
Wait,
do
wait.
that. Don't do that. Don't do
Dot
that.
hack, Astro finish. I don't know why I said dot hack. I just I look at that and I think dot hack. I've never seen a lick of dot hack gameplay in my life. But I look at that and I'm like, you know what fits this? Dot hack.
I only saw. I forget which dot hack it was. It's where the person is trapped in the MMO.
I'm not the guy you described me.
I know. I'm just saying to random stream audience. There's the JBBs. That I feel like is the Jahvahn classic. Jahvahn loves to do air dash JBB.
Now we're getting somewhere. Things are getting interesting.
Don't say. Okay. 6Ds are starting to come out a little bit more. Oh, yeah. 6D, not the button you can really press afterwards, just due to the jump cancel.
But honestly, a very solid decision to go for it in that sense. You lose your burst icon, but it's much better to lose your burst icon to overdrive rather than to bursting. And you're at a distance where your EA couldn't get punished, so.
And as Jin, you have a bit more late game presence with your damage, just through the nature of being able to pop that active flow. We see it here pop up right now, in fact. Ooh, that is a spicy decision to make without 50 meter, I won't lie.
DP got baited. This should be death.
First comes out. I think it's fine for Jahvahn to take that. Ooh, that's a lot of meter spent.
Yeah, I'm not sure you needed to RC that.
Yeah, I think this is one of those situations where we see it here and now, where Jahvahn wants to make a very aggressive play, but in the process of doing so, spends a lot of resources.
Yeah, so it comes down to like, is it truly worth it in the end, considering you're not gaining much out of what you're spending?
Yeah, and while they did get to start their offense and they got the kill off of that round, you know, bringing them to set point, I still think that it's not necessarily a great decision and that S has less resource-intensive ways to go about it.
Yeah, but ultimately you're at a spot where you can say it worked out, so there's not much to worry about.
Yeah, it's a...
Overdrive!
Oh, you did not need to... Oh! There is great pain in this world, and it is here in this room. Throw comes out, Kaisuke gets opened up. That's going to be EA with active flow. Yeah, should be like 4.2K.
Get as much damage as you can while keeping it unbursted.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. That's so much scaling. You just PvP and she's running at you!
We are neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen.
This ain't WWE. That was a dicey one.
Yeah, no, this is anime, bro. We gotta talk anime for anime.
We do not need to talk anime. Jesus.
Get round start counter hit anime. Now you're talking my language.
You just keep using the same anime antagonist voice, and there's no character that talks like that on the screen.
Just wait, someone's gonna pick Azrael.
I was thinking Azrael, yes.
All right. Jesus. That air dash JC in a 2-way for the low. They got one.
That's a mid. It's a mid.
It is a mid, isn't it?
Oh no. Okay. Jahvahn through a blistering sequence on offense ends up taking the set 2-1 here off of that.
Because Jahvahn ended it with throw.
No. I don't get it.
You said Jahvahn threw a blistering sequence. Jahvahn ended it with throw.
Oh, I didn't even realize I said through a blistering sequence. Yeah. Oh, yeah, through a blistering sequence.
Yeah, now you get it. Now you get it. Yeah.
I guess it's a little bit of a stretch, but I get it.
Yeah. Not bad, but where's the next challenge at?
You gotta stop doing that. We can't transition into the next set like this.
Well, why not transition into round 3 then? Because we're going on round 3. You know what rhymes with 3, Toledo?
What?
You and me doing Q&A.
Not how that works, but I will follow along.
Hey, go ahead and explain the rules of Q&A, Toledo.
Per usual, whenever Chaotic and I are in bracket, we open up an arbitrary... What? Or Jiv. True. I'm sorry. I'm not that special. We open up an arbitrary Q&A session, and therefore you guys in the stream chat are free to ask us pretty much anything that's appropriate for us to talk on stream. So by all means, ask us a couple of questions. It could be about BlazBlue, as Chaotic would probably say. It could definitely be not about BlazBlue. We are here to just entertain.
Arbitrary?
That's a word.
Yeah, but that offends me.
You just got really close to your mic suddenly.
Yeah, you hurt my feelings. Okay. First question of the day comes from Chaotic Games. Hey, Towedo. Can you explain to Chaotic why these guys aren't hitting those match of Reno codes?
Because they don't realize that they can just click literally 2 buttons in order to support the stream and support the players and add a little bit to the prize pool. Literally, you click, wait, let me count the number of buttons. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, guys, this is looking like 4 buttons in order to add a little bit more to the match arena. So, guys, don't forget, please feel free to pop open some of those codes. We'll make sure that you got the correct one in here momentarily. Thus far, though, we do have Garanex versus Adroth. This will be Susanoo versus Fuzzama, a snake duo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I see this matchup all the time, you know, especially when you got players like Ice Cool and Fuzzama entering these brackets 9 days out the week for the weekly bracket. Don't ask how don't ask how that works, but it just does. So you know, I see. Oh, so that's one thing you don't want to do: commit while Fuzzama has a lot of hits. But it's okay because Susan has the health to take it, and it's Adroth too. Adroth,
yeah, I really like the air dash back from Garanex. Actually, I think that's pretty smart in order to just show another option to bait out a couple of anti-airs, especially slower ones like Susanoo's.
Oh yeah, full shizzle, man.
Yeah. Combo drops due to the proration here.
Yeah, this is not a character or a player you want to drop anything against at a health deficit like that. But fortunately, it worked out for Garanex.
Yeah, the situation looking pretty good here.
You know, off topic, Fuzzama sliding 2B, it just bothers me.
It just what?
It bothers me.
Why?
I see Fuzzama slide with 2B and he's like, stop commandeering that range with that button.
I mean, he has 3C. He's still doing it regardless. He's just doing it through another button.
Yeah, but he shouldn't. Beat him up, Susanoo. Yeah.
I mean, is it the fact that he still has Gatling options afterwards? Is that
exactly? And they're good Gatling options.
I mean, yeah, he's got like delay 3C. He's got. Well, actually, on barrier, I don't know how much he really has. Like what delay? Like
2B 5B?
Like 2B 5B, yeah. But I'm thinking of like tip range.
It's true, but usually you're not really gonna contest 5B with because the threat of what a spin. You taught him that?
I did not. I won't lie. I definitely didn't teach him this.
Yeah. What is going on here?
Yikes.
We here at bostonbluebeat, do not condone doing Grand Viper and pressure while someone has all the resources on stock.
Oh, he tried to RC to get away from that counter assault too, but it became a little like
that happened. Yeah,
that
was a good read. Just it's a frame too late.
Yeah, that was a series of unfortunate events here.
Yeah.
That brings Garanex up 1-0 versus Adroth in this situation.
Yeah, pretty dominating fashion too, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, looking pretty solid thus far.
Yeah. You know, also looking pretty solid. A question from Seber.
What?
A question from the stream chat.
What's the question?
Thoughts on Noel? Oh no, are you committing to pressure extension that's supposed to know?
Garanex are now doing quite well for themselves, I would say, in this situation. It's always the last JC, I swear to God.
It's usually because one of them always wished right beforehand. You're never too sure.
Yeah, timing it out based on the block stun is just odd. I don't know of any other way to put it. We're trying to reset? Why? Oh no.
Resets in my BlazBlue, overhead.
Yeah, they're more likely than you think. That was a weird RC after the ball.
Bam. Oh, these routes. That's a spicy meatball. I throw.
4K, a lot of seals that are quite good to have on deck as well. Orb, spin, DP, and sword. Let's
take things.
Kind of like all the major pieces, I would say. Aside from like Grand Viper. Oh, you not want to OD on that?
Oh, you didn't react to the clash in time. As my
we do get a counter
commentator
2C.
Toledo gets bit. Oh, he's back.
Oh, Adroth trying to space the 6Ds as he is wont to do, but that is not looking good.
Yeah.
Garanex has already taken him into set point.
Playing fabulously right now. Brilliantly. Splendiferously.
What?
I don't know. I made up the last word.
Yeah, I know you did.
You know I did. This could be the start that Adroth needs.
You said that at literally the worst timing. That was actually crazy.
You know what that was? Does Vegeta have evil in his heart? Oh no!
This is looking unfortunate for the god Susanoo.
Wait, here's how Adroth can still. Wow.
Well, okay, your timing is in once again. Here's how Adroth can still win this. They can't unlock wheel off of this confirm.
Uh-huh. And catches the backdash too. Yeah, he can kill before overdrive.
Yeah, he's dead. He's extraordinarily dead.
He's super ASAP Rocky.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. We spaced the 6Ds out here. Yeah, I was going to say that. Dang, I even forgot what I was going to say. That was rough. New characters you don't backdash against, Ragna and Susanoo. Don't backdash against them, please.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna get clipped by something.
That Hasbro normal will cover everything you do.
Hasbro?
Yeah. These characters are made for babies.
Ooh.
Look at
a low to mid level, I think Susanoo is very easy to hit buttons with.
Yeah.
But I would say the way that Adroth pilots. Oh, hold on.
Doesn't get the punish. Very fortunate, but unfortunately, Hazama still gets a confirm.
Wait a minute, you telling me I lost to a baby Ataku then?
Who'd you lose to?
Beta dude? You call him Beta dude a baby? You're gonna say this live on stream? In a reproducible video that will be on the YouTube channel at bostonbluebeat?
Are you threatening me, Toledo?
I'm just telling you the consequences of your actions.
What's Beta dude gonna do? Challenge me to a set? Don't threaten me with a good time. Here comes the overhead.
I hate your timing. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Why do you hate my timing?
Because you're correct like 3 times in a row. It's just like, oh, this is about to happen.
You about to make it 4. Throw him!
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Okay, fine.
People jumping out of your anti-air? Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, I would just... No! Why did you just chase? In cases like that, honestly, your best bet is to just not be anywhere near Hazama.
Yeah,
in any capacity. Just let the overdrive run out. The resources were not in your favor in any capacity. It's best to just let things lie. But with a character like Susanoo and at that health deficit, you know, maybe you figure the first hit, the one hit is going to be enough to do it. So if they just guess wrong once, that'd be it. But who guesses when you have a 4-frame invulnerable reversal? Ain't that right, Toledo?
That's true. I think also what happened was that Adroth had started his dash break and he didn't dash barrier break.
Yeah.
So he was caught on the recovery of that. I don't know if he was in the middle of attempting to barrier or try to do that and either the input didn't come out or something along those lines, but that is unfortunate.
A wise man once said, "It is what it is."
It is what it is.
Now, we do have some questions in the queue, Toledo, you and I.
Yeah, sure. One of our first questions was thoughts on Noel.
DM me later for my real answer.
And that is his answer. My answer is that Noel was the very first character I ever played in BlazBlue, ever.
Don't do this to me, Toledo, please.
Very, very first character I played. I played her while I was learning Chrono Phantasma for a little bit.
You're going into detail about it.
And then I was like, no more. And then I said no more.
Yeah, and then I pulled up again.
Sure you did.
Yeah.
Let's see. Our next question coming up here is, let's go through the memes real quick. Our next question was, will Unsafe survive the coming storm?
To answer that question, the storm is going to come and Unsafe will simply say, on a work day?
You think he'll tank it?
No.
I don't think he'll handle it, but I think he'll survive.
He's going to get blasted to smithereens.
You just keep thinking of Unsafe as like one of those like ragdoll effects in like GTA.
Yeah, but instead of ragdolling, it's just a flat PNG and he's being sent across New York.
Jesus.
Either which way, speaking of being sent across New York, two characters who are known for never touching the ground.
Yeah, Ryukasim on the Tao Kaka. I am surprised that he's going Tao in this matchup.
Maybe Ryu wants to try something new. Do an entire bracket with this stuff. Have you ever tried that, by the way? Playing an entire bracket, playing on yourself?
I did that with, like, Naoto for half of a bracket, but not an entire one.
I did that.
Actually, that's a lie. At locals, I've done, like, Naoto, but not, like, random. Oh, and one time as Ragna.
What a confirm! Very impressive.
That was actually really good. Okay.
I did it one time with Susanoo, one time with Naoto.
How was it?
I lost both, but I got like... No, I lost the Susanoo one. I went through most of the second one with Naoto, and I swapped to Adroth. But, we're not here for me, for once.
For once?
For once. Now, round start up for, what's that, J236B?
I think? Yeah, if it was the kicks, that's J236B.
Alright, cool. I have mastered Tao Kaka.
I'm sure you have. Backdash into buttons right here coming in from Ryukasim, but not a full combo. OD's on the swipes, but that's...
Up the EA.
Yeah.
Ow.
We are hitting buttons and covering space, I suppose.
You know, I think more people should lab blocking EA and then answering back with GCOD. And see what kind of punishes they get.
Yeah, I think most characters get a B normal. I know Bullet can at least do a 5B. I would assume that Fuzzama gets Microdash 2B. Now, I have no idea.
We'll workshop it. 5A mash during the scramble.
That'd make for a good Twitter video, actually.
I dislike how every character except the one I play gets immediate reward off of an overhead.
Get good smile? I have nothing else that I can really say here.
Yeah, I was about to say something foul, but
I'm sure you would.
I'm on commentary. Oh. Great Boston Blue Beat.
That's okay, you can DM me.
Zoom, 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 zoom.
Don't do the sound effects.
Why not? You ever anti-air a crouching character?
Yes.
I don't want to ask when.
Don't worry about it. Oh my god, okay.
Movement?
Was that trick?
Oh,
that is not going to work out, my friend. Yeah, as we mentioned earlier, Euchre's already playing a character that's going to be in the air
and there's the
majority of the time.
What will Euchre do to respond?
Oh god, are we going to have a smash moment? Is this truly a taunt to get bodied moment?
Oh, you got tagged. Now a taunt is like doubly deadly because Ryukasim won.
That would make me extra mad. Unironically.
Losing after being taunted at?
Yes.
Oh, you shouldn't fight that chaotic games guy.
You've never a single time taunted me ever.
You can change that. First time for everything.
I mean, now that I've said it, yes.
That implies I'm going to be loading up the game soon.
That implies that I'm going to be loading up the game soon.
Hey, Toledo, can you explain how you're watching this set right now?
Wait. Okay, you actually got me on that one. I wish I was in it for the bit, but I was like...
You know why? I said it because I said that would imply I'm loading up the game soon, and I'm like, wait a minute. I'm on the game right now.
But no, because I was like... my thought was like, wait, but he's in it. I'm in it. Oh.
What does this mean for LeBron's legacy?
I am not sure.
Anyways.
Is that a 2A after Chase sequence?
I mean, sometimes you I swear to...
Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that super idea.
No, I know. I mess with it. I jive with it because I was thinking last round or last match, what would happen if... You know what? Donate to the Matcherino, guys.
we rescinding that one. Yeah, we're gonna update the Matcherino link in a moment. For the time being, I have posted it in there. Feel free to use it as Euchre goes for a JC sequence. That was OD. That was OD. That is unfortunate.
I love reaching that level in BlazBlue. You can just tell what's an OD and what's a burst.
Yeah, because you can see. I mean, it's 6C, right? That's one of those things where you're like, oh, it's this button. I'm just gonna OD through it. I think if Euchre, I'm actually curious because I would assume that Tau 6C is extremely susceptible to ODOS, much like Mu 12's 6C. Just due to it being such a crawl under my skin. These moves will not heal.
Things are getting interesting.
Don't say that in response to this.
Why not?
It's just not the right verbiage.
What's the right verbiage then? First off, there are no verbs in there. Those are adjectives?
I've casted doubt, and that's all that matters.
Hey, Toledo, what's an adverb?
I'm not answering that question. I was actually about to answer it. I'm pissed.
No, I would assume it's a mix between adjective and verb, so adverb, right?
What? No, hold on a second right now. There's too many actions going on. That was almost a really cool conversion, and now it wasn't, so I have to highlight the missed opportunity and make it seem sadder. Ryukasim is going for a lot of backdashes in these situations. I mean, Ryukasim hasn't really been policing them that much. I'm curious to see if he'll go for like a delay 236A maybe to just try to get the slide it and then like chain in.
What the?
I don't know how they got on the other side.
Just finish the combo, man.
Yeah, Ryukasim trying to go for a couple of resets in these situations, but I really feel like if he just stuck to like standard wall cling mix, like he'd be fine.
No tension there is interesting.
Yeah, I think he just was like, I'm just gonna do the simple thing here and didn't want to bother trying to go for it. Oh, that's a buffer on no tension if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. Oh no! Don't get thrown! Don't get thrown! You're gonna get overheaded!
Hold on, E8? No! Oh, come on. Why are we always checking like this? We know to crouch that super.
Yeah, we totally know to crouch that super.
Why did you say it like you don't know to crouch that super?
What do you mean I don't know? I totally know that super needs to be crouched.
Huh?
Did you know there are 5 versions of Tempest Dahlia?
No, are they for the different animals that pop up?
Yes.
That makes sense. You can't
crawl into that.
Oh my god.
Bam, 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 bam. All right, what's the corner Oki on this? I don't know what that was on, but
it was something.
Very solid anti-air from Ryukasim. Now the turntables.
All right, will we wall cling mix? Yes! What? Oh my god, that was barrier because 6B came out. Jesus.
So you
nice IB that enabled that mash.
What? Misinput on Hungry Corals, I presume. Excuse me.
Ooh,
what a solid anti-air.
6A is a really, really good anti-air, actually.
Okay, well, I meant the attention to anti-air, not the anti-air itself.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Zip
Dash gets caught, 6A gets caught. Yeah, that one was bad. Not bad, but it was the wrong decision.
She is just moving all over the place. Look at her go. Why do they add this character?
Good lead to near the corner, especially after the super, yeah. Why you did not need to spend RC after that. That was...
Now you're gonna get hungry coiled. Oh, even better!
Jesus!
Technically, he got hungry coiled.
Technically. That was quite the snipe.
Oh yeah. Call us Call of Duty players the way I can't think of anything fancy.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say maybe like a quick scope or a tomahawk across the map. Good anti-air on the hop right there.
Guess the throw. That's the Hosma player classic.
Yes. All right, should be taken to the corner here.
And first. Jeez. Bam. You're actually dead is the funny part.
He's insanely dead, actually.
Oh yeah. You are so dead that like I can't even explain how dead you are.
That's how dead you are.
Yeah. Also, you died.
Huh. Yeah.
All right, Toledo.
What's up?
Your mission, should you choose to accept it.
I guess I'll accept
Hold the fort down. I'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Why did he give it? Why did you say mission choose to accept it when it's a mission I just have to accept? Oh, he's not even there to answer that. This is awful. This is uniquely awful. Anyways, guys, I'm going to run through the rest of the questions while Chaotic is gone, because we're just going to probably blather through the rest of this. So let me take a look at the remaining questions we have on hand. Is it possible for Euchre to survive the coming winter without a plentiful harvest I do not believe that is currently feasible, especially because he is in Florida, if I remember correctly. I think it is very difficult for him to find a way to survive a nuclear winter should it come to pass. Let's look at the rest of these questions here. Why Chaotic will never play Tau? I don't know. He'll probably say something blunt about that. Am I wearing my Taku medal right now? No, my ego is not that big. I do have it in my closet, however. Well, that Taku medal is really sick. Let's see. Remaining questions. We went over Euchre's ability to survive in the winter. What are your thoughts on the current mid-level BlazBlue players, and who do you have your eyes on? That's a really loaded question, actually, and I would want to talk about that on a side stream, but I can give the cliff notes on it. I think mid-level BlazBlue is in a weird spot because the mid-level is rather plentiful, but I think a lot of the players at that position are having a very difficult time breaking into that next level. I think that a lot of them are still in a bunch of pitfalls, and it will take some time for them to come into their own. And I think traveling a lot and playing a lot in their locals will help speed that growth up.
As well as checking out some products from Junk Food Arcades. Toledo, tell them who Junk Food Arcades are.
What? Oh, I mean, Junk Food Arcades is one of our partners once again for the season. Definitely have to shout them out. Appreciate all the help that they have for us here. Thank you so much. Is really all I gotta say there. Let me go to the other stuff. Dark One asked, real question, how do I get worse at this game?
That's easy.
Just be dumber.
That is so easy. All
just
right.
be dumber.
What you do is you go on rank queue, right? And you pick a character. What character? Give me a character.
You can pick. I won't lie. Ranked Azrael definitely will make you worse at the game.
Now, why is that?
You know exactly why.
No, I don't. Like fighting ranked Azrael or playing as ranked Azrael?
Playing ranked Azrael.
Okay, now why is that?
Just think you're gonna get rewarded for doing very, very basic sequences, and you'll have maybe a solid layer one, but people on ranked like to just press excessively, and it just kind of lets you win without actually learning in a lot of situations.
Spooky says listening to Chaotic talk about BlazBlue is one of the best ways to level down. Works for him. Wait.
On a serious note, I disagree. But if you were to take all of the commentary we have today extremely seriously.
I agree with Spooky. What I also agree with was that wake up Spark Bolt from Ketsu.
That was a decision. I'm just watching Jahvahn get hit, I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot of extra change there when you could have just done super, but we still killed him.
Now, it's funny because sometimes I'd be like, well, not going for super is good because you wanna bleed them with burst, but at that point, you're just super.
So I actually have some thoughts on that.
Oh, shoot.
I think that
is a very under discussed topic.
Yeah, I think that while it is definitely good to create your combos in such a way that your opponent doesn't build a lot of burst, I think that is a level of hyper optimization that ends up taking up more mental stack than it is worth for a tournament environment.
And fun little fact, on a fundamental fighting level. Not thinking in tournament brackets actually is better than thinking in some cases.
Yeah. So to me, it's like I would have to be so conscious of my combo route choices that it would just detract from my mental stack and also from my other decision making. Like it would fry my brain much faster, and that's really important to not do in a bracket environment.
Look at the defense from Jahvahn. Oh my goodness.
Really holding his ground in this situation here. A very big change up from his prior match where we saw a lot more reversal usage against his set versus Kaisuke.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's
you're in danger time, and he has active flow. How is this gonna? wait. Oh.
I actually don't know if it's additive or multiplicative, since active flow is 10% or 20%.
Multiplicative?
10%, and then danger state is a 20% damage bonus.
It's more than likely additive.
Yeah.
Adidas.
Because 30% damage bonus on a character like Susanoo, That is a
On top
risky
of that,
proposition.
you get punched so hard you end up in a different game. A
Yeah,
crossover.
you get hit with the you know that everybody hates Chris clip where he gets smacked into next Tuesday.
Yeah.
It would be like that.
Where he yelled at his mom.
Where did Chris go?
No, where he yelled at his mom that was costing him in the hospital.
No, I was thinking of the other one because they like ask at the house like, "Yo, where's Chris?" And then she just goes, "I smacked him in the next Tuesday."
Oh, we gotta do a watch session with that one of these days.
Oh goodness.
Force is a. Why are we getting into danger time so much in this set? What is going on?
I don't really know. Oh, we might have a desync actually in this situation. Yeah.
Could it be? No, things look fine to me.
Okay.
Maybe you desync.
I probably desync. You take it from here. Oh yeah, I'm looking at the Twitch stream. It's a-okay. What the hell?
Brother. Well, things are looking mighty ungood. Gets CA right now. Quetzal was absolutely out of. Oh, okay. No punish on the low drive from Jahvahn. Very unfortunate for him and fortunate for Ketz as they go back into neutral. Ketz is now one hit away from death. You gotta be careful with these 6As, my guy. You will get chopped. But you do have overdrive at the ready. This is honestly anyone's game. Quite literally one hit away from death. And right when I say that, you fail to block the spin. So you're still alive, because this is a pretty low proration start.
Yeah, but still, this is...
And there's the anti-air off of the air dash spin.
That's one of those things. Spin is so common as one of those options to just say like, okay, I'm just gonna throw this out there. Either A, I have level 2, and I get to just say, this neutral looks like mine now.
Yeah, but a lot of the times, usually when Susanoo is in overdrive or when they have been, it is such an easy thing to kind of just add to your mental stack without overloading that it's not difficult in any capacity to sort of just alter the air v ground with that in the back of your mind. So it really isn't strong as a tool to halt your air momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it is an option that can be used. That's why we're going into negative penalties so often. We're using EAs like no one's... Or EAs. Crush triggers like... Alright, you know what?
You said like 3...
I might have to cancel my next commentary spot for Boston Blue. I might have to enter one of these brackets and show you guys the what for.
Might have to learn them a lesson.
Yeah, you'll learn a hard lesson.
What am I? There's something like insanely quotable that I'm thinking of, but oh my god, I can't remember what it is.
And you get a sword. Now you got the neutral. Well, I don't think.
Oh, that's what it is. You know that like famous tweet where it's like, what do I do when I accidentally took like way too much from an edible? And they're like, you're gonna have to hold on to the ground.
Yeah, hold on to
this
the grass.
is one of those hard life lessons. That cooks me all the time.
Grab on tight to the grass.
This is gonna be one of those.
All right, delay walk up first. Yep, and stupor. Keep that burst locked.
Honestly, I would have done a few buds if they burst. I'll take that.
Okay, yeah, but alternatively, you guarantee.
Oh, I forgot it was last round. I may be quite the fool.
It's okay. Pat.
Don't say that.
Okay, how do I convey a head pat?
Don't convey a head pat. Don't do that.
I just said.
You don't need a head pat.
Pat's your head. How's that?
You don't need to do that.
Then how do?
Don't pat my head.
Game 3.
All right, we're seeing a little bit of that. Oh no!
Ooh, early sword too, and an early burst. This is a great game 3 for.
That was 3 6Bs, my guy. Please just land safely.
You know, what is the deal with SS doing 6B that often?
Extremely. Oh my god!
I'll let you handle this one, Toledo.
Ah, you got it, big man. Oh my. What?
Drops the fatal combo. Fatal combos ain't looking so fatal nowadays. They're looking more
lively.
Yo, live combo?
Are we gonna call bad combos live combos?
We will be adding this to our fighting game.
I'm actually really willing to keep that lexicon. Just be like, your combo's so bad, I'm alive.
6A? Yep.
6A? Yeah, okay.
The lost art of doing 6A after sword. I see it so rarely nowadays.
I don't know. I play Adroth is like the main Susanoo I play, and I just get punched in the mouth with that a lot. So.
All right.
Or to back off looks pretty good in this situation
That's
here.
smart. No, he has an answer to S zoning, but choosing not to use it.
Yeah.
Besides the hopscotch in. Text the throw. That was a really quick throw tech too. I'm starting to think that Ketz is more so reacting to the situation rather than the actual throw at hand.
And that's a really important distinction to make. I don't think we talked about this much at Taku, but looking at people's throw tech timings can often tell you a lot about what they're doing. You know,
there was so much at Taku we didn't talk about that we could have.
Well, what's up?
I mean, just a lot about BlazBlue at Taku.
I mean, yeah, there was a lot.
We gotta do a
but yeah, like when you see someone throw tech immediately, that's usually someone reacting to a situation or option selecting. The later techs are often indicative of somebody reacting to the throw. And if you have that information,
that was a
you can. Yeah, that was a big move. If you have that information, you can end up structuring your offense a lot accordingly. Thus far, that must parade a lot. Yeah, that double wheel, that is.
However, that next hit's gonna kill.
However, that depends if it happens. Okay.
Gets a very weak hit. Fortunate for Jahvahn.
Not gonna lead into any death.
Oh, he's on his last legs, or they're on their last legs. I apologize. Chooses a neutral over
connects.
Ooh, CAing after 6v2?
Okay. Seeing after that's fine, just play for time, or you remember it's S and they can just do that.
Is there Kaisuke asks, is there a monthly this Saturday? Yes.
Yes, the monthly is this Saturday.
He also says it drops January 7th.
It's 6 months early.
I don't think Spooky Blast was ever really book smart. Money smart probably.
You think he's more intelligent?
Yeah. Call that guy Mr. Rock Festivals. Anyways, on the topic of bands, I don't know how to segue that.
No, it's fine.
What a throw through the crest! And why did she get so much time to do boards right afterwards? That's not fair.
That's one of the things that always makes me feel horrible. When a power-up character does a thing, they power up and then continue the combo, and I'm like, what am I doing here?
What did I do to you?
And it's like, come on, bro. Like, you could have just hit me. And that would have been all right.
And what started out off as a great game 3 for Ketz is turning into Jahvhahn's figure day.
Oh, good heavens! I think Ketz like barely lives this. Yeah.
Yeah, he barely.
50 meter to play with. That could be a throw. There.
You know what? I mess with that. Don't you dare! Don't you dare!
It's over.
What he do?
It's so over. Yeah, I wonder if either that throw was meant to be an air TRM or just land into throw, but I really felt that throw hitting.
That made me so upset. I'm mad.
You're gonna make me do a tongue twister.
Hey, Toledo.
What's up?
When I see events in BlazBlue that upset me, and I say to myself, man, I don't feel like loading up BlazBlue, but I still want to play an Arxis game. What do I do on Tuesdays specifically?
On Tuesdays?
I feel like this.
I don't know. You could boot up Undernight, I guess.
Oh my. Okay. No. You were supposed to say, well, Chaotic, what you could do is on Tuesday evenings, you can enter our Guilty Gear XX Action Core Plus R brackets at 8 p.m.
Yes, you can. Guilty Gear Plus R is now a part of our Burst Limit series, so if you guys want to pull up for that, by all means, same time, same place as it's always been, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. as Chaotic just mentioned. Our finale is coming up sooner than you think. That is November 4th. That is only in 1 month. And keep in mind, once again, this season ends on October 17th, so you guys really need to get in those games, and you really got to pop off. If you haven't been in there yet, we always have a pretty good time over there for Plus R, so by all means, feel free to pull up for that.
Killer Kitty asks, wait, y'all run Undernight?
We do not currently run Undernight online.
However, that does seem like a pretty good suggestion.
I cannot comment further on that.
Okay.
But what I will say is that we have been running Undernight for some of the monthlies, and Undernight is ran in Boston bi-weekly thanks to Mr. B, so there is definitely still presence of Undernight there.
You should have been like really cool and been like, I can't comment further on that, but what I will say is stay tuned. And then I would have like played into it and then just dropped the subject. And I've been like, yeah, we're garnering hype.
I guess.
Speaking of hype, we got a Hosma mirror up next.
You know that you do not. Your personal opinion is that this matchup is not hype. You can
I am not a biased commentator.
That is yet another lie that you have told me today.
Yeah. Vexia Gaming's asked, when are the Budokai 4 brackets? Get me at the helm, and then we'll start talking.
So true. We'll have a couple of new TOs for a Budokai 4 bracket.
Oh, yeah.
You know that there's like multiple people that play like Budokai 3 in like Massachusetts? Like there's like competitive Budokai 3, mind you.
Yo, I think I might need to change my opinion about Massachusetts then.
What was your opinion of Massachusetts?
If I was gonna tell you a week from now, you should leave Massachusetts. But
Oh.
That's besides the point. We're watching Hazama v Hazama.
Yes, lots of chains, overdrives pressed, EAs as well. We're going to put ourselves into active flow here.
Boop, boop, boop.
Jesus, did that 2A? No, that was a 5A that ended up coming out in that situation.
Yes.
2 and 4, I think it was. That was the starter for that from Garanex right there. Awkward situation. There's a lot of chains on the screen. I won't lie, friends. This is not a no-fly zone, but yeah,
Okay,
if you ever
I
watch
like
Breaking
that.
Bad, it's looking a little bit like that.
I don't get it.
Don't worry about it.
I never watched Breaking Bad.
OD comes out on the 3C. This
Hey,
should
man,
lead to
you're
death
dead.
in this situation.
You're like uber dead. In fact, you're so dead that once again I can't comment. I'll dead you.
He was not ultra killed.
Get it? Because you like Ultra Kill.
Yeah.
I should make a joke to a reference to a niche game that I play in my free time. You're
There's actions happening.
Jackpot.
Both players immediately
Ooh,
spending their
amazing.
important resource for movement and are now just kind of getting caught up here. I feel like due to both players popping chains very early, it leads into a lot of funky situations where I don't know a good appropriate joke for the situation, but you just look at two step dash characters kind of just like hobbling across the screen, more or less.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Not the word there. Not it.
Wow,
We are on 2A match.
Oh yeah, this is guilty gear.
Guilty.
Yep, hungry coil now.
All right, keeping it as burst safe as possible in that situation.
Me personally, I would have found a way to burst it.
I would not have bursted there. Oh my god.
I feel like a Stride player would have found him. Did you know the blue bursts in Stride are full screen now?
Yeah, that change happened like months ago.
So yeah, it's at the start of season 3.
Yeah, that was one of the changes there. Certain characters like Happy Chaos can still option select for it accordingly, but I believe characters like Ram have a harder time doing like sword toss combos.
Yeah, more than likely.
It's stuff like that, but I don't know.
All right.
OG Raid ends up coming out on the 214B in this situation. We're still pressing a decent amount of buttons.
I feel like Hosma is very good at not interacting with Hosma's overdrive. Speaking of Hosma's overdrive, you're probably dead off the next hit. Probably. You're gonna get thrown, of course you are.
Well, that reality did not come to pass.
I was looking at 8 different timelines, my bad.
Alright, Doctor Strange.
You use that character for me, Toledo? Stop this!
Oh my.
Please. Oh wait, no, start this. Hey, this might be cool. Hang on. Honestly, good spot to be in a Euchre.
Dead, right? Oh, I think if he popped OD on that, like, 5C, that was
Yeah, early enough. Oh,
What did you
fortunate.
press?
Something that I don't agree with. Jacko. Mizushi Renkazan!
Oh my god. So stop doing sound effects. God. So what kills me about this is both players are using chains immediately, but neither player wants to play accordingly to that. So they both are still chaining regardless, and it just becomes a weird match of whoever gets the first chain when we're at 0 gets to just win neutral.
Oh yeah, both players are definitely saying, I'm not playing your game, I'm playing my game.
My
not
God.
knowing that the game they're playing is the exact game other players playing.
Yeah.
Is there any mirror in this game that is not like Wild.
insane like this?
Oh, you know there is. I've been told by many a Ragnar player, the Ragnar mirror is probably one of the most boring matchups they've ever played in any fight.
That matchup sounds what people want footsies to be like, but won't actually play.
Are you saying the end goal for all fighting game players is just Ragnar?
No, I'm saying that people want to pretend that footsies are the most important thing in a fighting game when really it's not the case.
Real.
Yeah. But that's a I don't know, a Twitter topic for another day. We have no J214Bs here, so I'm going to comment on that instead. No chains on Euchre's end here. Counter assaulted back. Garanex is popping a lot of chains in order to get in. The counter hit JD will allow it.
I like that 5D.
Active flow available for both players.
Things are looking
No
pretty
throw
even.
in this situation. Teched, in fact. Garanex escapes.
One hit away from that.
Yes. This is pretty much one like straight hit into an OD cancel and a death to guarantee it.
Now both players are simply saying, "I don't want you near me."
And both players pop OD.
EA catches the backdash. Ain't that funny?
I think that's more Fuzzama. Oh.
Did you just wake up dash Hotenjin? And did you just
but Garanex also showed stance.
Mizuchi didn't come on.
That stance I don't think was a super good idea. I am wondering if it was meant to threaten the C follow-up in order to bait out maybe a body property move, but Hotenjin truly is right there.
Real, with a capital
R.
J.
Don't... Oh, God.
I hate Venom Sword loops.
Venom Sword loops are pretty cool, but when it's just only that...
Yeah, it's just Venom Sword times 5, and I'm like, stop being a jerk.
It's pretty funny to lab in training mode.
What is this, 236-6A?
Yeah, just to do, like, the microdash practice of it.
Oh, that's kind of real.
Both chains connecting here. This should lead into some solid Oki for Euchre, unless he drops.
Potential misinput. This is really bad.
Yeah.
Ooh!
Oh, no. Dropped combo. That could cost.
Nice beta burst. I'm not sure about that. Honestly, back to plus just get hit by the burst.
That hit wouldn't have killed, and Garanex has been popping OD along with Euchre rather frequently in this set.
Oh yeah, real. And true.
True.
Oh, Hotenjin?
Oh, no, but it's a chain. They can just cancel out of it.
You're digging that.
That's dead. That's death, actually.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Unless we do the wrong combo? Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh, but
I think the routing there probably had to have been chains into 623D and then just do super with active flow.
Yeah. That's what I think. But maybe I mean Euchre plays Fuzzama and we don't. Maybe they figured that wouldn't kill. And
perhaps. I'm not entirely sure. Either way, that means Euchre is moving on up in this bracket that will place them in winners finals against Jahvahn.
How we feeling? And guys, keep in mind, we're in top 8 now. Ooh. So now it's time for Q&A top 8 edition. Yeah. Now we start asking the real questions.
We still have a lot of questions to still go through, if I recall correctly.
I think we've answered all of them so far, haven't we?
Let's see. We got through. What are your thoughts on current mid-level players? You got in you walked in right as I kind of finished answering that.
Yeah, it sounded really good. Really good job. I'm proud of you.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any. Yeah, let's see. Kaisuke already asked about questions with regards to the monthly. Again, that's on Saturday.
Vexia asks, I want to hear Chaotic's take on my question too. What was Vexia's question? I'm not scrolling that far back, man. You gotta ask it again.
I mean, which question was it? Oh, the state of mid-level players, basically.
Oh, the state of mid-level players? Oh, that's pretty easy. I think mid-level players right now, their issue is more or less a lot of what you said, but also on the fact that their focus in the game is on the wrong thing. I think right now mid-level players are too focused on trying to achieve character mastery or trying to be the next best X player of Y character, so to speak, right? I gotta push tech for this character. I gotta find a way to make my character engage with the system and interact with the other player as little as possible, without realizing that at the base level they need to achieve a higher state of understanding of BlazBlue itself and of the game system. And I don't think they're doing that enough.
I think that's also painted by your current place in the game as well, though, because we've talked about this before with your kind of thoughts on this. Not to, I don't know, leak conversations or whatever you may call it, but we talked about it in the sense of like, okay, we are at a state where the character is mastered, but there is so much more BlazBlue to be better at.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I think at the level that say let's say top 8ers, right, are at, or top.
Oh my god, don't.
I'm not saying your name specifically, Toledo.
Okay.
You're a top 3er. Either which way, at that level, there's still a pretty decent amount of like system synchronicity. That's not a word.
Synchronicity? That's a word.
Yeah, that's what I said. Synchronicity that that's already achieved at a level higher than mid-level players. I feel at least active flow awareness, resource management especially, and then just
resource management.
Yeah, basic neutral to play while engaging with the system. That still leaves a lot to be desired. Whereas right now they're still trying to work on the character, and even at that point, they're not at a level with their character that they should be.
Yeah, it's a very complicated sort of subject right there.
And then you get guys
just want to highlight as well, that 3C that came out from Adroth, that was DP. But it came out as 3C. Just want to highlight that, which led to that third hit, I believe, from Ryukasim here. Oh boy.
Bam. Augie.
Combo ended up dropping there. Adroth believing in Ryukasim's routes a fair bit too much.
I feel like anything with the word Agito in it is just cool.
What else has the word Agito in it?
Isn't there a Kamen Rider called Agito?
I don't know. I don't watch much Kamen Rider, but it's pretty gas.
I'm just saying, I've never seen Agito used on something that isn't cool.
What? You never seen Agito used what?
I've never seen the word Agito used on something that isn't
cool. Okay. We are doing Wake Up Throw indeed. I'm not sure why necessarily Ryukasim was pressing for that. Something that you'll notice in Ryukasim sets, aside from the reset attempts right there in those situations, is that Ryukasim doesn't throw OS.
No.
Which is a pretty exploitable thing, but it also leads to situations where if an opponent tries to mix up Ryukasim with something else, and he just inputs the throw tech, he'll just get the raw throw.
Yeah.
That in that case was just he just threw on reaction to that. That was not a throw tech. That was a I genuinely believe that was a throw on reaction.
Is it though?
Simply because it was 60 in the middle of like pressure there.
Is it though?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Making sure.
Yeah, that's really it. Let's see what carries on from here. That was a 5C attempt from Ryukasim at round start.
She lets me Agito because I'm Haku, man.
I feel like there could be so much more effort put into that to make it as cursed as it should be.
We'll workshop it.
I'm not that type. Ryukasim going for a reset, but Adroth, at least on the second instance, has shown that he's not falling for it at this point. So I feel like if I'm Ryukasim, I'm just going to stop doing that. Like, quite frankly. JD comes out.
It is blockable. That looked cool. I've never seen
that was pretty cool.
I've never seen JD get procced and fail ever in my life. So I was this is the coolest character of all time, man.
That was pretty neat.
We should start making OC.
4 stars available. Wake Up Hotaru comes out. One important thing when dealing with... Oh, sorry, yeah.
This is an instant throw tech.
One important thing to realize when you're dealing with Hakumen players is that you really want to take the initial interactions on knockdowns just to see where their heads are at with how they want to RPS. If I'm Adroth and I'm seeing Ryukasim do Wake Up Hotaru, my immediate assumption is that this person thinks we're on like layer 4. Like this person thinks that we're like knee deep in like the drive RPS. It's time to just meet it.
I fully agree, because the moment you see Wake Up Hotaru or Wake Up Tsubaki, it's just like, all right, let's see what this mid does.
Yeah, I just start looking at meter, and looking at situation, and saying, okay.
Oh yeah, meter on the Hawkman side plays a huge role in how one should RDS essentially against him.
Yeah.
Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am.
We gotta find something different.
That's the first time ever. Okay.
And we already need to find something different. Yeah, Adroth is also. There was at some point a few months ago. I don't know when exactly. There's the raw throw coming out from Lukeson. That should lead to death.
Oh, he's alive. He's alive. All right, quick get up overdrive.
I would just pop OD now. Oh yeah, that's why I'd pop OD.
What would work in that situation?
What?
What you said actually. Good job.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you.
You did a main run on beat.
Thank you. With that, however, Ryukasim has banished Adroth.
Said you're going straight to hell.
He did die in the loser's bracket.
That was a Shadow of a Hedgehog reference.
Oh, I thought you were just making the Vegito quote.
What do you mean, heaven? Because no. But I do believe we have one more set for the first round of top 8 losers, and that should be Fuzz versus
JustATomato.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm like, who the heck's Jack?
Yeah. Yeah, I got cooked by that when I was looking at the bracket initially, and then I looked at the profile pic and I was like, I've seen this before.
I've seen this before.
We ran the investigation there.
Yeah, but it seems like we'll take another quick break before our next set starts. So get those Q&A questions in, friends, as Toledo proceeds to explain what happens on October 7th in Massachusetts.
Yeah, October 7th.
And then what happens on October 8th.
Relax. Once again, on October 7th, that will be our Boston Blue Beat monthly. So we'll be running all sorts of games, such as BlazBlue, KOF, Guilty Gear Strive, and a ton more. We've been running a little bit of Uni as well for some of the other monthlies. So it's been a pleasure to have a whole ton of stuff there. And we are definitely looking at Under Night 2 once that drops in January. So if you guys are interested in that, please be sure to pull out for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm sure we'll have a lot of those high-level Uni players coming down, like, Foxa, Red Blade, Pinku, and some more potentially. So that'll be very interesting to see. Right now, though, we are moving into, as Tomato said, Tomato time. This will be losers to make it into losers round 5. This is going to be JustATomato versus Fuzz, who did lose to Ketz in what I would consider to be an upset. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ketz, not to say Ketz is a bad player in any regard, because Ketz I'm pretty sure places highly, pretty frequently in these brackets. But Fuzz is a multi Boston Blue Beat online champion, so you usually kind of expect nothing but the best from Fuzz. So an early upset, an early loss from Fuzz is very much like a whoa kind of thing. Speaking of whoa, Vexia Gaming asks, is it so Gojover or do we never leave? It's Gojover, bro. It's Gojover.
Gojover? Damn.
It's Jowarida. Gojo Warida.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Toledo, what's the round start?
Probably a 5B.
No, it was an up forward barrier.
Well, I was wrong. No punish on the flash, actually, on the stance.
Oh, this matchup sucks for Kagura.
I think it was you and me that have commentated this matchup a couple of times.
More than likely. In that same vein, as I mentioned before, I'm not sure I ever mentioned it on stream. I'm pretty sure I have tons of time. Kagura is a character who I just have no respect for. So it's one of those cases where it's straight up just like, no matter what you tell me, if you say something like Kagura loses to X character, I'm gonna believe you automatically.
Why?
The character just sucks.
I mean, yeah.
Like, okay, no, I have said it before.
That's prorated.
See what I mean?
But that was just a very prorated combo. Oh my god.
So I was, because I gave the exact example. I was like, okay, Kagura versus Azrael is like slight Azrael favor, right? I know this for a fact. I played this matchup hundreds of times, right?
Or
If you, Toledo, a person who doesn't play either character, right, comes up to me and says, Chaotic, I think Kagura versus Azrael is 7-3 in Azrael's favor, I'm gonna look at you and be like, that sounds like it makes a lot of sense. So yeah, flop.
but you use that as a mix-up though, because you'll actually no, never mind. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Yeah, but I mean, I do that as a joke a lot, but I mean, genuinely, I just don't respect this character at all. Like, how does Kagura versus Bullet look? What, 5-5?
It's a weird even matchup. I don't think I've run into enough Kaguras that know the matchup super well. That is
Smart idea.
okay.
That's
actually pretty fair. That was good from Fuzz also to go for the well.
This is gonna hurt.
I think it was an interesting decision to go for the B flash right there, if only because I wasn't sure whether or not that would put him in counter hit state
command grab.
All right, I'll give you $5.
My cup tippeth over.
Shut up. Be less correct.
Okay. So anyways, you said Kagura versus Bullet is like a weird 5-5, right? If you came to me tomorrow and was like, you know, I changed my mind, Kagura versus Bullet is like 6-4 Bullet, I'd be like, you know what, that sounds about right. It's Kagura.
Yeah.
All right, game 1 goes to Tomato, but Fuzz is still able to flex 30,000 games.
What?
28,777 matches of BlazBlue.
That's. I like this game. That's a lot of BlazBlue.
I don't like this game, but that's a lot of BlazBlue.
You like to lie to yourself.
You don't talk about that on commentary.
I was worried when I didn't hear anything for a moment.
Why'd you say that?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that was
you literally said that you literally always say like I lie.
Yeah.
You just be like me when I lie. And you're like, oh yeah.
Okay, well a lot of the times I'm wrong, so I have to like salvage it by saying me when I lie.
You don't need to salvage it. Sometimes it is a lie though.
Yeah, but I can't be wrong.
This is a lot of damage. I'm not gonna lie. Fuzz is gonna take himself just out of like astral percentage here.
Mm-hmm. Even though it's still game 1.
Yeah, or were you gonna mix and not hit? That's unfortunate.
When I spend overdrive and sub.
Surely that was C flash kick that became 2C. Surf.
Oh! Overhead. Oh. That was almost so sick nasty, dude.
That could have been cool. It wasn't cool, but it was a fun to watch sequence.
You know what's funny? The 5-8 clashed, so the RC there actually ended up being unnecessary. But
yeah, that's the thing.
Tomato would have known.
Because I was expecting it to like armor, and I think maybe so was Fuzz. So it was super weird. Oh no, I got clipped.
Yeah, so did I. I mean, I'm lying.
I hate that.
Like,
Bam,
nothing. Bam, 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 bam. 6A the guy.
No, we're gonna miss our delay tech punish. I don't know if Fuzz intended to delay on the 214B further, because Hazama can do 214B in general to catch delay techs.
This is a really bad spot to be in. That 2C really might have sealed the deal.
Yeah, this is an awkward position. You got a
Yeah.
Kagura that's running around with active flow. At least the active flow is gone.
If I was Tomato, I would just down back. Never mind.
Oh,
you did it too early.
Yeah, he thought that that was within punish range. If he did like slow OD, I think it would have been still able to punish there. Maybe even fast OD.
Maybe slight delay OD or just, I don't know, OD into just immediate super. Oh, speaking of immediate super.
Something like that.
You're backdashing Kagura. You know what it is? We forgot to mention that on the list of characters you shouldn't backdash Kagura. There's no way Fuzz is gonna know. We've killed Fuzz, Toledo.
Well, after 4.4, it's looking more likely. Please tell me if Tomato does BFAF after 6A with no meter spend, I'll give them a medal.
I mean, honestly, yeah. In this day and age, you don't see it like that. I've seen Tomato do it once, and then immediately on combo.
Yeah. I'm willing to blame Wasted because he's still never.
Here comes the burst.
Yeah, you unironically have to burst here, unless the ball is rolling up.
So the thing is, on not being on Dustloop is, well, yes, it should be on Dustloop. Oh, this is a lot.
Oh, we delay tech for the mix.
I think every Kagura knows it's possible. They're just all like, it's waiting.
No, that's too slow. Remember, this is for the set here in this situation. Tomato is up 1-0.
No,
but Fuzzama is just barely hanging on to dear life.
Oh yeah, I was gonna, and it happened last round too before Tomato got unfortunately clipped by 214D. I was gonna say at a deficit like that, even if the matchup is this kind of unfortunate, Kagura doesn't really lose anything by just down backing from neutral.
Yeah.
Because Fuzz at that point, Fuzz can't really approach with regular chain stuff. You know, you're gonna get beef after, and then Kagura's gonna vaporize your health because he does way too much damage for a character designed like this.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that's what I was saying. I'm pretty sure every Kagura knows 6A into B5 is possible. You're just like it's way too hard. And I know Wasted did a video on it and put it on Twitter. I think someone needs to find it and just put the MP4 on Dustloop, perhaps. You can do it.
That's true.
Yeah, man. Update the Dustloop, Tweedo. Do your job.
This one JP player did ask me to put on hitboxes, and I've been thinking about this for months, and I should do it.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of work.
Nah, it's just like uploading files because they're already available.
Oh yeah, I still gotta update the Azrael Dustloop. I might stream myself doing that one of these days.
That'll be pretty fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn it into like an Azrael Bible and then be like, look guys, I don't owe you shit anymore, and I just fade.
I think that's fair. You could either do it on there or you could do it on your personal page so that it's like, do not edit this, and it's very clear.
I could do that.
Yeah, there's a couple of options. We can.
Because I'm known for more than just Azrael. We're not gonna talk about the other game I'm known for, but I think it'd be best to have the Azrael Dustloop page itself fully updated.
No, I think that's fair. I'll talk to you about it a little bit later to go over some stuff.
Let's talk about it.
We will be having a discussion.
Bam bam 60A, 2C, 60C, 2DB, factor.
I keep forgetting that Jahvahn is from 60. I always think it's a 5D stance. It's still pretty good damage.
These combos are so cool to watch.
Unless you're getting hit by them, then I'm like, yo, you hurry up and move the tape forward. I say this as a character while playing a character with long combos.
I don't have long combos. Oh, you're dead.
It depends.
Oh my god, you're dead.
Extremely.
You know what I saw the other night watching match footage?
What's up?
A Kagura do 5C at round start, right?
Yeah.
And the combo ended. No resources spent, by the way.
That was the 5K combo?
5.6K, yeah.
No. Oh, yeah, no, I remember. I was on the call when you were talking about that.
Crazy. I was like, Jesus Christ, where the Kaguras do this? It was insane. Oh, no, you know, tech a J2D. Tomato! Oh,
oh, it's over. It's over. It is over.
Some might say it's so over.
Not yet.
It's okay. You're gonna get tossed.
It's not Gojover.
No, it's Gojover, bro.
But I wouldn't say that we're back quite yet. Oh my god, please just I'm gonna give the stream a hidden secret in a second.
Yo, here it comes.
Good job, Fuzzama, for taking that set and moving forward in the bracket there. Okay.
We need a name for Toledo dropping a secret.
All right, here's the leak. Here's what Fuzzama players. Here's what Fuzzama players may have told you. If your opponent, if the opposing Fuzzama does 2-1-4B, just hold up. He can't catch it. Have to relab to double check on stance into B follow-up, but you can just fuzzy jump that. You can just fuzzy jump it if you really wanna, or you can just hold up back. Pop open the lab, just practice that. I assure you, you will learn something greater.
I think me and Jiv might mod BlazBlue and then just have give Hazama an anti-air command grab. So if you buddy jump, you just get it.
That'd be pretty. Why did you make that sound?
It's a scoop noise.
Yeah, he can still catch you, lol. Yeah, so tell me how he catches you, because I tested this with B follow-up, and I was getting out of there. Yeah, I was getting out of there just holding north, and that was like 2-1-4B immediately in a B follow-up. So
did you match
I'm down to be proven wrong.
I'm not.
But again, right, showing a lot of fuzzy jump in that situation is still great, because then if you're forcing a Fuzzama to do a block string into B follow-up,
This on
my friend,
in pressure.
Yeah, like in pressure, if they're doing like B follow-up in pressure, like that's pretty great if it's on block for the defender. And I think you can do some IBBs as well to help with that. So like these are things that help make that much easier to deal with. But I wanna double check on that. Maybe I'll make a Twitter post and people will be happy or mad depending on the results.
Yeah, the 214B we're dealing with in this set is. I gotta go on those lists. Talcock, I have to.
I forget. Tao's got a lot of weird inputs.
Yeah, I really plays.
There's something to be said for Ryukasim going for a lot of resets on the character that has baked in good mix.
Yeah, on the one hand, it's like, yeah, I'm not about it, but I also am about it.
I'm not about it. I'm not gonna lie. Personal opinion, personal take. I'm not about it. I feel
honestly,
like Tao.
I agree because how the way Tao works, and like mix on a knockdown, especially with a big character like Susanoo, is really just like just mix the guy. You know?
Like you have good standardized mixed, and a lot of the resets lead to so much variance in your opponent's options and decisions, and there's no way to just cover for all of that consistently.
Yeah.
I don't think that burst was great from Ketz. I think that was a situation in which he felt nervous about it. And the reason why I say that is that because, okay, so Ryukasim just, we'll talk about that super in a moment. The reason why I say that is in a lot of these situations, and a Wake Up OD would probably blow up some of Ryukasim's options here.
True.
So, and like, you just like delay tech, fall to the ground, Wake Up OD, and then you just react accordingly. And Susan already has so many stop sign normals, like 5A, 2C in this matchup.
On top of the fact that this is like you're already kind of wanting for damage. You're fighting a character with the second highest health pool in the game. I think every hit you should make count. Speaking of, he got a fatal. Let's see.
It wasn't 6C though, so it's difficult to get some of the damage out on it.
I rarely see top combos finish. And I guess today's
again, like looking for the reset, but again, like Ketz has so many options because he is able to air tech there. So you're just kind of betting the farm an ability to scramble, but so many scramble situations have not necessarily worked out in his favor. Another super that ends up getting jumped. No punish though, yeah. A immediate burst when it's still a one-touch situation for Ryukasim here.
We'll see how it plays
happens.
Out.
Oh, yeah, that's death.
Maybe you're not dead.
No, that's death.
No.
Oh, no, he did the wrong combo. He did the wrong combo. That's going to prorate too much. Oh, my goodness.
I would simply air throw Tao out of an air movement just to feel myself.
I would simply do something like buttons into super.
And then the Berserker Barrage.
No, because Tao Astro, you got to remember. If I recall correctly, I'm pretty sure it's a negative edge input.
Yeah, it is. It's a super dumb input, and she also like flies to the other end of the screen or something.
Yeah, because she does the same startup as Trick Edge.
No, it's 4-1-2-8D. There's no negative edge.
Oh, yeah, let me double check. Because Trick Edge is negative edge. Trick Edge is 2-8D. Or 2, 7, 8, or 9D. And then I think it's like if you hold 7 or 9, she jumps in the other directions, if I remember correctly. Something like that. Yeah, let me double check the Astral input.
It's 4-1-2-8D.
4-1-2-8? Okay.
This matchup seems like poppycocks.
What?
I don't know, man. I'm running out of funny words to say.
See, this is what kills me because, like, I am quickly in groups considered to be the funny word man, and then like slowly
big words, man.
And then slowly I watch everybody else use funnier words than me, and I'm like, this self-assignment was not correct.
Yeah, because the words you use are made up.
They're not made up.
What does insofar mean, Toledo?
You said synchronicity.
What was that?
You said synchronicity today. What are you talking about?
Okay, but synchronicity is a really cool word.
The words that I use are also cool.
Okay, synchronicity sounds like it's a word that can be used in Yu-Gi-Oh! And it has been used in Yu-Gi-Oh! Who's used insofar in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Is Yu-Gi-Oh your barometer for coolness?
No, but it's up there.
Why did you say that nervously?
I like Yu-Gi-Oh! I just don't play it.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Euchre says, I say insofar. You see what I mean, Toledo?
Don't. Oh my god. Look, I have no comment on that matter.
Ooh, Oh, the side swap and the combo drop. So nice to do it twice. Don't burst this. Base
He
the
gets
DP.
baited right
Never mind,
there,
you're
yeah.
You're cool, baby.
I think Ketz at this point is just not used to Tao, and so a lot of situations are just happening, and he does not know the tools necessarily to keep up with this pace.
I mean, yeah, it's the Tao's not really a match that one gets the lab super often, if at all.
Was that crawl into trick edge? That was funny. So I'll give some like just generic tips in situations like these when you're playing as
really
Susanoo.
hard.
Hmm?
Hit her really hard.
That, but
Wait,
also
time out. Spooky Blast says the nerdiest word I've used in a sentence is
interlocutor.
Interlocutor. That's what I said. That sounds cool. Hang on. All right. I know what that word means. I just didn't know how to pronounce it. Unrelated.
I don't know what that word means.
It means a person who takes part in a dialogue or conversation.
Oh my.
So if you and I were talking, right, you'd be an interlocutor.
Okay.
I'd be an interlocutor.
Okay.
Noctis is probably verisimilitude.
Oh my god. We're just going to repeat a bunch of various words.
What's the coolest
Thinking
word
you were a nerd for using theoretically?
What's the coolest word you've used in a sentence, Toledo?
I forget off the top of my head. Hold on a second. I need to finish my thought on the Susanoo thing.
Wait, hang on. Marcus says Ultra Crepidarian. That's a dinosaur. What are you talking about, Toledo?
Oh no! So when you're playing as Susanoo and you're dealing with speedy matchups, like it's really important to remember that you have so many buttons that just wall people out. And I feel like one button that I never saw Ketz use that is actually really good for the exact situations he was in frequently is JA. Like, you gotta remember that JA as an air-to-air is stupid. The counter hit is extremely potent. You have so much time to confirm and then just immediately go into something else. You still have tools like 5A, which will catch Tao running straight at you. You gotta remember, Tao is not a character with stupid good hitboxes. That character is flying at you like a missile and will get hit and whacked out of the sky. And other things like that. I saw a lot of 2C usage, which is still good, but Tao Kaka is the character that's going to spend like 2 air actions before she actually engages with you. So you really want to be more patient on the timing of those 2Cs. Additionally, tools like JB are still quite good. And I think 6A would have been an interesting choice as well, and perhaps prioritizing unlocking ball in order to create just a raw hitbox in front of you. Like, it's Susanoo. He's a character with a lot of big buttons to navigate situations, and Tao Kaka is literally flinging herself at you.
Also, in a lot of cases, whenever there's a speedy character, a lot of the times they're going to do something like just go full screen and then just not engage at all. I feel like those are good changes for Susanoo. Just, stock up free seals. Press that 4D. See where it gets.
Yeah, like there's a lot of things you can do there. Y'all gonna lose it at grandiloquent. That sounds made up to me.
That sounds like
that
a word.
Literally sounds like somebody took grandiose and delinquent and just mashed them together.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, man. I think I hate you.
Me and the boys decided we don't like your vibe. We're gonna rip out your spine.
I love that.
I can't stand Liu Kang's face in that image. It's so good. Oh, okay. We're back to the Fuzzama mirror. Okay. Sorry, back to our regular scheduled Fuzzama mirrors. 6A connects, no confirm afterwards.
I hate the regularly scheduled 2.
I mean, yeah.
6A Hotenjin, you love it, you hate it. It's always gonna happen.
It is.
I think I blocked one offline over the weekend. No, I
That's
didn't.
insane.
I didn't fight Hosmo once over the weekend.
Oh, you're a liar.
Yeah.
I know.
But I mean, you're a liar. Oh,
J4D. Okay.
Overdrive.
Popso D wants to seal the deal. No burst needed here. Well, no
vibe
burst
with it.
available or possible.
I vibe with it. You're gonna get it back quick as that.
Yeah.
Hey,
The cool
Toledo.
thing too is that Fuzzama's that super lasts so long in OD, so you naturally gain that like 5 to 10% back. Air throw
Hey,
attempt
Toledo.
from Fuzzama whiffs, or from Fuzz whiffs.
Did you know burst regen is also tied to health?
Tied to what?
Health.
In this game still?
I mean,
Or in all of the games?
and I'm pretty sure in CF, yeah, the lower your health is, the faster you get burst back.
I actually never knew that. I really want to test that out now.
Well, and when your health is low, you actually get a 2 times. I know you get a 2 times multiplier when your health is low towards active flow. For
okay.
when you pop overdrive and when your health is low, you get a 2 times multiplier for certain actions.
Okay, yeah, because I know also that, like, at the very least, when you're at low health, you'll see it from Fuzzama right now. You gain meter passively. That's actually critically important for defensive situations.
For sure. And yes, Garanex is the
Blue Fuzzama, yes.
No,
The one that looks like those characters from the Proud Family, yes.
Do you know why they look like that?
Yes.
But yes, Garanex is Joker. Fuzz is Blue. Dabu dee dabu die.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking at my screen where I have the improvement mod on, so you don't see the other colors there. Yeah,
I also have improvement mod on, but
yeah,
unlike you,
on the
I'm
stream side, Garanex is in the Joker color.
What a combo extension that almost killed.
But yeah, that was pretty close.
Oh no, you got smacked from doing 2D by a 5A.
Yeah.
And Fuzz takes the first game. A scary second round, but brought it home nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
What's the biggest word I've ever used?
I don't know. You use big words all the time. You just
Name one time.
God, the various times in which you pretend to not be smart.
Tweedles.
Hmm?
Yeah, we gotta talk about the way you vituperate me, man.
About the way I what?
The way you vituperate me.
Huh?
The way you vituperate. It means to insult someone in a strong or violent way.
Strong or violent way?
That's the word of the day, vituperate.
It's disgusting.
It's a cool spelling. V-I-T.
You do not need to spell it out for me today.
Uperate.
Oh my god.
We have a little fun here.
Don't say that.
You know, okay, if that 3C got 3C, that would have popped off.
That would have been pretty cool. I would have yelled footsies for the one time. That was a good conversion though from Fuzzama here.
Bam, 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 bam. Maximizing the damage, especially considering for some reason Haas needs to cheat, and when he spends a resource, he gets a resource back.
Yeah, I think conversions like that are still good because you change a 1.5 like K combo into a standard hit, which is still you're still meaningfully killing somebody in less tough.
Oh my god! I like it when you say it, Toledo. You're like, oh my god. Oh, you're dead. Me personally, I'd live. Oh, I know I wouldn't. Christ.
Yeah, that is extremely. Oh my god.
You know, knife is a funny word. Like, why is there a K? Okay, quick question. When you say knife, is the K silent or the N silent? Think about that.
I don't want to think about that. EA comes out from Garanex here. Tries to go for an offensive position, but both players are chaining around quite a bit. Garanex ends up getting the hit. A couple of microdash 5Bs that do, in fact, get backdashed, somewhat surprisingly. Fuzzy jumps on the 5B attempts there. No delay 2Bs here from Garanex quite yet. I think that'll be quite potent for dealing with Fuzz's defense. For the time being, though, Fuzz is all on offense currently.
Look at him go. Oh, he blocked the overhead!
We're not confirming! We're not confirming! Squidward! We're not confirming!
You're blowing everything we trained for! Blowing it!
Ah!
What an air throw! Jesus, stop screaming, man. Calm down, Toledo.
Jesus Christ! Oh, another throw. That was less crazy.
Yeah. Sometimes
that was less crazy.
You gotta reel it in sometimes, you know?
Yeah, I know. That's okay.
You guys have realized that it's the K silent in Knight. I was testing you. Good job.
What?
I asked him if the K or the N is silent in Knight.
Did they both just try to air throw? In my salad?
A little bit of fun with this matchup. A little bit of fun
Oh
with this matchup.
my god. They just both want to chain around, and it's so hard to track the other. So there's so many situations here where it's just nigh a raw scramble here. What did that even hit?
Ooh. I don't know,
What?
but it hit something.
Why was
Oh,
there a
overdrive.
micro dash 6A?
Good place
All right,
overdrive.
the question is, do you go for a reset or okay?
Nah,
No, we're just gonna take the
combo.
damage here.
I drive with it.
Additionally, he gets so much health back for doing this entire sequence here.
Don't get
Oh
command
my
grab.
God. Fuzz! If he did command grab super, I was like, Fuzz! He has OD! Fuzz!
You ever
A bit
just
of OD
stand
timer
still on
left.
someone's OD? Bam, bam. Okay,
What?
you have a
God's
corner.
name? Okay.
That was wonky, but nothing happened from it, so it's fine.
Command
Speaking of
grab.
what happened, command grab. But here comes Fuzz with 7 overdrive. This is Garanex's 7 overdrive, 8 overdrive, 9 overdrive.
The active flow is definitely pushing it towards Garanex's favor.
The active flow is flowing.
That was a dash barrier, but it ended up getting turned into Crush Trigger. This
Really
might
sped.
be it for Fuzz.
Let's see it. Bam, bam. Why do Hazma... Oh,
And we are both in OD. How does this
scary.
actually work with the
This is
health?
scary. Oh, you're dead. You're
Not
not,
quite
dead.
yet. Most
Yeah,
important
I
drop.
think double...
No!
Oh,
Oh
No,
my
I
God.
I usually don't vibe with these. I vibe with that one. Just get it over with.
It was over. It's so over.
It was carnage. It was horror. Yeah. Nah. Sometimes
Let me tell you. Once again,
you gotta unplug.
it was the best of times.
It
was the worst
of
of times. Jeez, that was so unfortunate.
That is gonna seal us for top 4.
Wow.
Yeah. This is all. We are now entering top 4 of the bracket. I can only wonder what these players are feeling. Toledo, as a top 4 player yourself, what do you think these guys are going through?
You gotta stop doing this.
Ask me what, buddy? Think you're real, bro?
Look, I'm happy and I'm already confident. You don't need to bring it up more than like. Oh my God, you bring it up more than I do.
Well, yeah, someone has to.
What? I've already brought it up.
Yes, but someone must always remind you that you're stronger than you think you are.
Well, I appreciate the vote of confidence, but
yeah. But as we get into our top 4, here's when I remind you guys: this is the last. Well, not the last. Wait, I can lead in this better. Q&A top 4 edition. Yeah. So ask your questions.
That is insane.
Ask your questions for the top 4 edition of Q&A. We'll get to them whenever we can.
It's winners finals.
It's
winners finals.
Yeah, winners finals. Yeah.
There you go, buddy. 3 out of 5.
Oh, we are in it for the long haul now.
I was about to feel like a. Never mind.
Yeah, you shouldn't finish that sentence.
Hey, don't say that.
Why not?
Now it feels like you're policing me.
Kairos asks, Euchre is here too in winners? First question to Q&A. I'm glad to answer that yes, Euchre is here.
Yeah.
I don't go outside.
Euchre is here. 6B ends up whiffing. I'm very curious to see how kind of the crests and anti-air situation will go on. I feel like that is, at a surface level, what most people would think of when thinking of this matchup.
How Chains deal with crests and projectiles mainly?
Yeah, so you got 236A, 236B, and then you also have to deal with crests and still buttons like 6B.
Oh yeah, I feel like the long range takes a lot of precedence in a matchup like this.
Yeah, I am tired. I don't think Jahvahn really needed to DP.
Oh, you're tired?
Yes.
Let's get the boy Jiv on commentary. Where you at?
Well, Jiv is probably more tired than me. Hello?
Anyways, let round start. Bam, bam, wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. 2.7K for your trouble.
You gotta stop. You can't say this every time.
That's like the second time tonight I've said it.
And it feels like it's already the 43rd.
Why 43 specifically?
It's a funny number.
4220.
No, it's not.
Yeah. It was like 25.
You know what letter's funnier than Q?
DPRC immediately not confident.
Oh, that's a 5B!
EA, just EA, just EA. Okay, add a bit of spice.
You know, you have to make you have to add to the drama of the situation. Will it be a drop like our previous set or no?
Ah, right, because they did drop a previous set.
Yes.
All right. Game number 2, and that was a very quick game 1, if I'm being completely honest.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah. It was like Euchre won some interactions, we played out defense, Jahvahn did a DP, and it was all downhill from there.
All right, now we're back at full screen.
No big interactions in neutral here thus far, just kind of a couple of glancing blows.
I like that glancing blows using that. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, very slow.
Yeah. And I'm wondering, I feel like that JBB out of the corner from Jahvahn is telling. There's a lot of times in which they really like to do IAD JBB, or just JBB in general, and I'm curious to see the ways at which Euchre might try to exploit that by staying out of position and using chain instead to kind of just poke at that.
Yeah, because something a lot of people really do when dealing with an opponent's defense is look for reversal actions mainly, and not really thinking about other tells, like when they start to move, the way they block, the rhythm in which they block, or how they tech throws generally. So the way Jahvahn JB... he dropped it. The way Jahvahn JB's outside of the corner a lot is something that Euchre probably should pick up on sooner rather than later.
Yes, I agree with that fully.
We say a bit of insightful things around here sometimes.
You see, there's... Oh, hold on a second. Okay.
Okay, I'm about to say, where's your RC at?
I was like, that's a little low there, buddy. All right. Round 2 thus far here.
Ooh, narrowly escaping Crest. And narrowly dropping a combo.
And I think... So, a situation like that is interesting to me. I want to see a bit more of the Crest usage in neutral before I fully make a comment on that, but just put a little pin in that for now.
Mm-hmm. We'll talk about it more during the top 32 analysis. See what's up.
Maybe.
That 6-day was, I got a lot of questions, and none of them are very friendly.
I don't think we can answer them in Q&A.
Question number 1. Why? The was that J2D? J4D? J...
I forget which one's which. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know. JD.
Look, I just do them in combos sometimes when I'm bored and labbing, and I'm like, huh, that's neat.
According to Spooky Blast, wake up 6-8 for Jahvahn. It's just think he does. Alright, second question. Why? It has frame 4 foot and roll to beat C follower.
Wait, but what if they did A?
What if they B?
What if they do 5B?
Anyways, wake up 6B from... Man. S6B, am I right?
It is one of those normals.
I feel like S's rely on 6B more than I rely on money to pay my bills.
Hmm? Oh.
I use money to pay bills.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard, like, I don't know what's the different version of that I heard, but...
I feel like I said money too fast, so you heard a different M.
Yeah. I'm not sure what I heard. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I think I know what you heard, but...
No, it wasn't a word.
Like,
okay,
the air throw was a really cool idea, but you were... Oh
why did that hit in reverse? Why did C follow-up come out instead of B follow-up? And why are we playing neutral?
Look at the... I know why, but look at these 6Bs come out. Jesus.
Yeah. At this point, if I'm...
Sometimes you got to S6B from full screen to see where it gets you.
If I'm Euchre at this point, I'm just gonna do, like, chain into J2 and 4B or chain into B follow-up, or like... Actually, that might be too slow. I might just do raw chain, no follow-up.
Honestly, that's a tactic a lot of Hosmer players, I don't want to say should do more, because they do it pretty often, but I feel like they should implement that in response to a lot of actions.
Oh, we are looking for burst. Instead of taking the burst, and now we're getting hit.
Bloop. Empty jump mid, I respect it. TRM, I respect it even more.
This is what strike throw players want.
Empty jump mid?
Yes.
Oh,
my!
EP.
You recovered in time for that.
Yeah.
I would have just blocked and punished. I would have done more damage.
Oh, what a movement!
Yeah, that is
That
projectile
was
wind foam, yeah. There it is. Stuff like 5A against those JBBs are so good. Fuzzama 5A is super, super, like, busted.
the burst,
And I think,
however,
yeah. And I think that Euchre can also force trades using 5C, and if there's enough time and they want to make a more of a read, they can 2C as well. I think there's a lot of, whoa, you're trying to get spicy. Let's see if Jahvahn can zone out Euchre in this situation.
I'm seeing the 5A checks full screen.
Yeah.
Maybe to get Jahvahn to kind of press something rather unfortunate in response to maybe a different action, a chain or whatnot.
Yeah, perhaps here.
Perhaps even.
You need not say perhaps.
Now, perhaps is funny. You gotta start saying perhaps more.
Give me a few months.
I feel like with Fuzzama, doing empty jump into like low or like delayed falling normally is scary because what if there's an empty jump command grab? It's possible. It's real. It can happen.
I think in addition, it's just the existence of the JC sequence makes any late air dash really weird because you're not sure how many hits are necessarily going to land, and predicting the block stun you'll be in is strange.
I feel like it's really easy to tell how many JCs are coming out, which is dumb. At least I am. I don't know what your deal is.
Oh, there it is. There's the I'm different, but if that were me.
No, I'm not different. I'm stupid. You're different.
Different how?
I don't know. Why ask? Ooh!
Oh my goodness.
I had like 4 different reactions. That was really cool, and then it wasn't. It really was.
I feel like that's been a lot of the sequences thus far.
Yeah, a little bit fun.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Well, you can't tech all of them. You can't burst all of them either at the same.
You gotta remember, if your opponent is already looking for burst, they are bound to do it again. Simply don't burst and watch them ruin their combos.
Or burst at a point where you know they can't beat it.
Yeah. You gotta remember to watch for the jump cancelable normals in a sequence. If Euchre popped OD in that sequence, Jahvahn was dead.
Oh yeah. Speaking of dead.
Wow, there they are. Yeah, if he did, I think 4D, OD cancel 4D. I think that's the sequence there. I think he would have been able to kill there. Yeah, it's 2-1. So that is Euchre up 2, and then Jahvahn with 1 game here. I forgot about the first game. Jesus.
We were talking about a lot the first game.
Yeah. Kira's mentioning looking for the burst there is a good play. Getting burst into the corner by S is so bad. While there is something to be said for getting burst into the corner by certain characters, I think in a lot of situations, Fuzzama's OD is such a potent tool in general, especially against Jahvann's pressure, like we're seeing right now, that keeping it for that situation is still very worth it. And if you're getting bursted by S, it's a big resource that's gone. And I don't think Jahvahn has necessarily opted for like very, very tight Crestoki. Like most of the time they are like sending it with like instant overhead JCs and the such.
Maybe from a matchup perspective, it probably is best to try and bait S burst as much as possible. Which in that case, I'll say I don't play either character, so your opinion on that is a lot stronger than mine.
Yeah, like it's a little, I'll give it this. It's not black and white because dealing with Crestoki as Fuzzama in the corner, depending on resources, sounds like a very awful time. But I'm generally of the opinion that like you can get out of a situation. Maybe you take 2K and then you're kind of fine with like CAing out.
Yeah, but then the whole defensive offensive RPS probably is just that bad. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll tell you who doesn't. Me. And I'll tell you who I'm not. Boo fool.
5As are coming out. There's a crest there, my friend. That recovery is very short.
Call me Tooth Plaque because I died of a crest? That is so real. That one's good.
Call me what?
Call me Tooth Plaque because I died of a crest.
That's pretty neat, actually.
Yeah, I gotta dab you up for that one.
It's a little gross, but it's good.
Yeah, I'll shake your hand and then I'll keep you.
Aw. Okay. Euchre gets a side swap in this situation.
Great
Too
spot
late in
to
the
be
combo to pop the OD, so I get it there.
Mizuchi?
DC connects. All right, yeah.
Babies for a super confirm? I dig it.
Good awareness on realizing that they can just go for super there. I think it's very easy to forget that like ABC super is still good for closing out rounds when burst is on the table.
Oh yeah, for sure. Delay
That's a
50.
really.
Maybe it was to see if Euchre kind of
I think
kind of
maybe it was
flinches on
looking for
defense
like
a
a
lot.
fuzzy jump.
Yeah, see if Euchre flinches a lot on defense. Maybe with a regular throw or just fuzzy jump throw.
Well, same side, I got it.
Yeah, because as we talked about earlier, the way people throw tech in BlazBlue is very important to look out for.
Yeah, given that it's indicative of their option selects.
Oh
and
my
their
god!
focus.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
You're gone. Oh, you're dead. Are you? Yes, you are.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead.
You're dead.
Gone, in fact.
Oh,
And that should be Euchre 3-1 over Jahvahn.
Very, very solid fashion.
Yeah.
Didn't really seem like it seemed like Jahvahn had an idea what to do in game 2 at the very least. And it was kind of doing a good job of picking themselves back up during game 4, that was.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it seemed like Euchre were just 3 steps ahead. You know, figured out what to do.
Yeah, it was one of those situations where your opponent simply adapts quickly, and then you're left in the dust. We're now moving on to the... Oh, sorry?
One of those but alas kind of situations.
Yes.
Yeah. We are now moving on to loser semis, right?
I believe, yeah, this is loser semis. So this will be Fuzzama versus Ryukasim, and then the winner of that will fight against Jahvahn.
Oh, yes. And as we wait on that, guys, once again, this is the final round of Q&A questions for question and answer questions is what I just said. Q&A for Chaotic and Toledo on this edition of Boston Blue Beat Online. So go ahead, get those questions in. It could be anything. BlazBlue, non-BlazBlue, fighting games, non-fighting games. It could even be health and hygiene related. Who knows, guys? We'll answer them at our leisure and at your discretion. Right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
At our discretion.
Our discretion.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But as we do wait and we get those questions in, I do think it's important to mention that this Saturday, October 7th, is Boston Blue Beat's offline monthly, guys. They have games like BlazBlue, Guilty Gear, Under Night, Grand Blue, and many more.
Yes, and many more.
Yeah. Sign up hand on site. Yeah, go on. You're the Boston regular.
Yeah, we got a ton of we got a ton of games pulling up for there. And of course, we usually have side games and everything, so if you want to bring anything, feel free to let us know and we'll reserve some space for you.
Do we have any questions so far?
Yes, we do. We have a question from Noctis. He asks, Chaotic, if you could pick Toledo's character in UMVC3, who are you picking for him?
Oh, that is super easy. So can it just be 3 characters? Or do I have to pick like 18? Every character I think Toledo would like. Or
just
every
pick 3 characters. It's like picking a team, I'm gonna assume. So just pick a team.
Okay, so right off the tip, you can do team full schedule or team Marlin Pie, Viper, Doom, Mataros. I feel like Viper would be dead set the character you want.
You brought this up before.
Yeah. You can do KB's team of Viper, Magneto, Dante. Viper
Dante?
Viper, Magneto, Dante.
Yeah.
Or unknown team of Wesker, Sentinel, Viper. But I promise you, I think the character you would want to play hands down is Viper.
Yeah, you brought this up before, I remember.
Alright, you guys can't see this, by the way, but the Hawkwind color I'm looking at is
my god.
In a real bad mood.
This is, it's a color. I don't agree with the color, I'll be honest. I think Ryukasim has had better colors.
I definitely had to reset the palette. You consider yourselves lucky you guys are on the base version.
Yeah.
That Gurren was crazy.
Yeah, this OD is not really going super in Fuzzama's favor, surprisingly here. Oh, pickup? Oh my goodness. Just get your knockdown, my friend.
What
And
the
either wake
backwards
up
on
Hotaru
Maru?
because... Yeah, it just hits massive. This is crazy. Oh, Ryukasim also asked before this set, when is JustATomato becoming a VTuber? We all know what's going to happen. I have zero interest in becoming a VTuber.
I feel like I can sell you on it. And I don't even like VTubers.
I'm just not interested in the concept. Not even from like any weirdo perspective. It's just, it's just not for me.
You can be a PNG tuber.
I'd rather just be on camera.
We'll workshop it. Yeah, it'll be with me helping make your very own comm squatters. You should do, man. It's fun. Man. Not that I have any OCs. I just think it'd be fun. It sounds like a fun activity.
Sure. Yeah. 6A connects. We do indeed see a super. Is it confirmed? Question mark.
No, it definitely wasn't confirmed. Be completely honest, but it worked out. Command grab.
Nearly dead.
My God. You know what would have worked there? Command grab because he. That looks like you're hurt. That hurt even more.
Dash Agito there.
I don't know. Delay air dash gets blocked, and the throw gets teched as well. The J21 for oh heavens.
Heavens to Betsy.
Oh, you said it.
Yeah, Ryukasim looking for a lot of those J2As in order to interrupt the chains. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think it's a pretty solid choice there. But Fuzz still managing to slip by.
Match rank. That combo drop was not intentional. Bam, bam. Can't even finish the combo. It's fine though. Take what you can get. Ooh, really good J2C to counter the movement. Early EA gets the active flow from this, very solid. Now you were in a one-touch situation, and so are you as well, Ryukasim. So.
After this, yes.
Well, two-touch more than
yeah, Fuzz has enough health that now that he can survive a couple of straight hits.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, Fuzz has been trying to go for like mix-ups right at the end of his ODs in order to like kind of like maximize, you know, the timer on it. It's not really been working out as well for him as he'd like.
I'm not sure what Tsubaki was. Oh, well, you're dead. This has been one heck of a bracket so far.
Yeah, these guys are slugging it out.
Oh yeah. I should sign up for one of these.
Perhaps.
This is when I mentioned these online brackets are free to sign up for, guys. Do it at your own leisure, but just remember to donate to the Matcherino! Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. Do that right away. It's free and it donates 25 cents to the pool pot.
Yeah. It's pretty
hey,
good.
Hey, Toledo. Metsu asks, do you like Neko art?
Oh, I think it's neat in, what's it called? In, like, small doses.
Oh, yeah, that character.
I'll put it this way. The funniest Neko arc that I've seen is still the mustached villain one. That animation where it's like the Vine boom sound of Neko arc like approaching the screen and then eventually flipping you off. That one was funny.
My favorite one was the one with the animation of Neko arc in front of the door camera, right? And meow. And the person's like, get the heck off my porch, and then Neko arc just flies away.
But yeah, Neko arc is like, you have to be funny to make her funny.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just such an overused meme.
I'll say that definitely is the case. And then Neko arc got added to Type Luna, and everything Neko arc did was hilarious. And I was like, this is proof that Neko arc is at its funniest when it's done by Neko arc.
Yeah, like in the game, it's actually a really it's actually hilarious to me. But I think most people joking about it just want to say the thing or like draw the image rather than craft the joke with the goofy character.
Do the roar.
Yeah, basically that.
Ooh, what did you see? Not really confirming the non-counter hit 2Cs, unfortunately. Sometimes, even though the non-counter, the counter hit combo is really beefy and really worth it to go for and react to, you're not losing anything by getting a regular confirm off banana here. Even if you don't confirm it's a counter hit, it's just, you still get the knockdown.
Yeah, it took me a while to reorient myself to do that. I used to do counter hit only combos on anti-airs, and I was not confirming my opponent's state, so I could not tell if it was a counter hit or not.
Yeah. That's why as 6B is so good. It's so easy to confirm.
Yeah.
And I never get it, because I'm bad.
Unfortunate. Simply be better.
I can't.
Oh, that sucks. Jesus! Hotenjin.
Jeez Louise. Bam Bam. Alright, JAB. That's a really weird 5C hit.
Yeah, I think he didn't get the micro Nash, and Fuzz recognized that and just didn't go for the rest of the combo.
Fuzz jumps out the overhead too. Very good.
Ooh, nice cross under.
I vibe with that. And the extension.
Oh my, we're going around the world.
Yeah, this is cool because you get the corner too off this.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to a Daft Punk song while we take positional advantage.
Around the world, around the world. I can't sing yet.
Oh my. OD is triggered from Ryukasim here.
Backing off.
It's kind of a lose-lose situation. You let Hakumen get full meter, but at least you didn't literally lose the game.
Yeah. Yeah. That is the furthest Hotenjin I've ever seen in my life. Also in my life.
I think he also had to dash up before going into stance there. Oh, they were looking hard for a fuzzy jump with that air throw.
That's what we mean. A lot of these times you get some text throw, it's usually instantaneous. So that really kind of shows you that he might be throw Weston right there.
Well, one, you got to remember, right? Like, because Ryukasim's not throw teching, right? It tells two things. One, either they're throw S-ing or they're raw throwing. The easiest way to tell a raw throw is to either, and stay with me on this, shimmy them in BlazBlue, or you just do a couple of staggers and kind of just walk back into like a delayed button.
I vibe with the shimmy. Sometimes when you got to move for that, it works out.
Shimmying in anime games is the funniest thing ever because some people just get confused and you just watch them flounder.
Yeah, what do we got going on here, buddy?
They're like, well, you just walked back. It's like, yeah.
And now I'm gonna walk forward, and now you're gonna lose.
The most horrifying thing ever. Ooh.
Seeing Naoto walk forward.
Yes, that is.
You're running. Or are you walking?
Seeing him walk forward and then knowing there's a chance to eat just a random kite out of nowhere.
Yeah. Or 6C whip astral.
Oh, it's 6C.
We are throwing like we've never thrown before. This is BlazBlue.
Oh my.
That could have ended really coolly, but it was still pretty cool to watch.
Yeah, Fuzz just barely out of range for there. Yeah. And just playing the long con. 35 seconds left on the clock. He seems very happy just poking at Ryukasim.
Oh yeah.
Unless
you get air thrown. These Hosman players are on point with air throws. I feel like these aren't even like intentional. They're just like, I'm gonna toss out an air throw, see what happens.
I am quite sure the number of whiffed air throws by a Fuzzama specifically in this bracket is an egregious number.
Yeah.
I think it's less than that necessarily. They're specifically targeting good ones and more that they're throwing a lot at the wall and they're not punished very heavily, if at all, for missing. Yeah. And on contact, they're still extracting good reward.
So it's just like, why the heck not?
Yeah.
Bam, 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 bam. I'm not going to say it. And
you almost did. You thought about it.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm not going to say it. Oh my god.
Oh, okay. This is...
Never mind.
Well, it's no longer good damage. Unless...
Oh, that's still pretty good.
Mostly because they ended up picking up again. I don't know what those jumps were for. There are no Skyborn enemies.
What's you get counter hit out of? Now you're dead.
That's an excellent question here. Full meter as well. Like, there's no...
In the words of Fuzzama himself, you're a goner, man. You okay, buddy?
That was funny.
Hey, he said it, not me.
I know.
And that's gonna be it for our friend Ryukasim. As we move in to losers finals. Wow, never thought we'd make it this far.
And yet here we are.
Look at
Shout
us.
outs to CH Final. Thank you very much for the raid. We appreciate that very much. Hope the stream was good and hope you guys are having a good time. We are moving into losers finals now. So if I recall correctly, this should be Jahvahn versus Fuzz.
S versus Hazama, a tale as old as time. Or this bracket.
Yeah, we saw it. What's it called? We saw it earlier. Yeah, in this.
In winners finals.
Yeah, given that we've got 3 Hazamas scattered across the lands in this bracket.
That is 4 too many.
You almost got me,
But
but I get you.
Right. I almost got you, but what I will get is these guys on Junk Food Arcades. Known for their snack box micros. They have a collection of controls available for purchase and customization guide. The Swirl. It's a new controller being developed featuring all the features you get everyone in the snack box with all the accessibility of a pad for use outside of even fighting game, guys. Junk Food Arcades. Shout outs to those fellas.
Yeah, they've been super helpful for all of that. I have not tested out the Swirl for all of that, but I know that they were trying to test it for a lot of games like Dark Souls and other stuff. So pretty good.
You're a pad player.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, I am. It's okay, Chaotic. We'll work on it together.
We'll go together.
We shall go together.
7 asks, Chaotic, get me that junk food hitbox for the one time. Chaotic says, let's talk about it.
You just wanted to say the phrase.
I really did, yeah.
Why did I think I see 6A startup from Fuzz?
Sometimes we have misinputs. You know? Life is all about misinputs. What you must do is misinput and make the most of it.
Alright, that is a very touching philosophy, but we're playing video games. Do you... Ah!
You see what happens?
I did not realize that that reversal was slow enough that Haas could just go into 2-4B to check for delay tech and then still immediately do C follow-up to beat a E-tech reversal. That's really good, actually.
Yeah, this character's cheating.
No, he's not. Thank God.
He used to be.
Stuck in the corner with S.
Oh, wow. 5D, a 5D convert like that? Never have my eyes ever seen.
Yeah, Fuzz tried to press a button on that fuzzy jump. Not really his turn there, sadly.
Bam. Bam. Knockdown. Oh, and delayed the 2-1-4C this time. You thought something else was gonna happen.
Charged version, so Fuzz gets all of this reward for it.
This is about 4K. 3.9.
That's really good. Oh my god.
Oh my god is right.
That's really rough as Fuzz, actually. He did the stance into flash kick to beat the micro dash 6A, and everything went wrong immediately afterwards.
Fire Nation do be attacking.
Yes, they do. Everything changed.
You're a part of the Fire Nation, Tito.
No, I'm not.
Which nation you're a part of, Tito? Which nation are you a part of, Tito?
I think I'd be like an earthbender. Or I could be a waterbender because I'm from Massachusetts.
Okay, well, I'm from New York, so which one would that make me? Fire Nation, yeah.
You're Fire Nation.
Let's go.
What if a New Yorker was a firebender?
I feel like we shouldn't speak that into reality.
Something about it's just quite amusing to me. Alright, Fuzz, you don't need to burst this. Not enough meter to kill, but if you did, I wouldn't blame you!
But alas, you should have bursted.
I mean, I would have just... I'm not gonna lie, if an S is dashing up on me like that, I'm slamming the OD macro.
I'm up backing, dude.
I'm not up backing. I'm slamming OD and I'm just buffering Hotenji.
I'm up backing because that's an S. I know they're gonna 6B, so I know what comes next. Speaking of coming next... Wait, no, I could have said that better. Spooky ass! Spooky ass! Who was the Discord kitten in the army?
Disgusting.
It's Jiv. Anyways. Good round start from Fuzz.
Solid knockdown here. Burst coming out from Jahvahn. Not sure if that was meant to be an overdrive.
No, I would probably say it was a burst. Jahvon's been known for pretty early bursting a lot during tonight. What we've seen of him at least.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Good hit. Should be able to set up JD Oki here. Nice TRM.
Solid. Very impressive.
Gotta remember, characters with delayed explosions or delayed hits like that really make excellent use of classic TRMs. Funny enough.
Very good.
So characters like Mu12 especially, while they do have all this potent mix-up and set play, you could just play the strike throw game really, really well. Nice fuzzy jump on the throw attempt here. Jailed.
I think that
corner,
up forward 2D was probably to bait out a GP.
I think so. A
Jahvahn
lot of these JBBs, once again, from Jahvahn, are just trying to be used to just throw out a hitbox and also jail the opponent if they jump with Jahvahn.
Yeah.
It's not always leading to advantageous situations, but few characters have labbed out ways to outbox JBB despite its increased hurtbox.
Oh, you got missed.
Yeah.
Did you see how the triangle jump?
Yeah, that brother really did cross up, then go same side overhead.
I don't like that. You shouldn't have that.
I don't know what to tell you. Does it remind you of Magneto?
No. Well, how dare you?
Someone seems offended.
Yeah, I was charged.
Charged?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the fuzzy jump actually on the crest situation you were talking about earlier.
All right, now we're back in neutral, and here's that long range we were talking about earlier. I feel like a lot of interactions at long range kind of skip mid range and then immediately end up in close range.
Oh, he's smart! He's smart! That you might actually die off this.
Might. Wow. What do you know? Me when I lie.
I think this is just you when you're wrong. You didn't even intend to lie. A close interaction afterwards, that JD finally leading to a win on the board for Fuzzama. They are 1-1 currently.
Good job.
Game 3 coming up here already. This has been a pretty smooth bracket thus far. I'm not gonna lie. It does not feel like much time has passed.
We might go to bed early enough for bedtime stories and get them tucked in.
My God, hell yeah. 6-8 whiffs. I think we are finished.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I like this Hosmo color going on. You guys can't see it, but it's very darker tone. All right. And honestly, something I realized is that Fuzz, I mean, right when I say that, Jahvahn, I meant, wasn't really doing too well at catching Fuzz's, when he jumps out. Was he jumping? Yeah. And, you know, right when I started saying that, the 3C ended up catching the jump range, presumably.
Yeah, I'm curious why they don't do some of the setups like, you know, like Monarch, for example, where sometimes we'll just opt for the 3C just to look for it.
Yeah.
And catch the input there. Not really much 3C, not much 2-1-4C either, which would help Jahvahn re-engage. I think additionally they could let the crest do the work, and then just opt for like 2-1-4D. You know, get yourself a little bit of burst while the crest catches the fuzzy jump, and then you work accordingly.
For sure.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know what that cross up, but that side spot was. Maybe he wants the mid-screen Oki, and he gets a mid-screen conversion off of that really weird mix.
Yeah.
So.
What looked like a lot of extraneous movement ended up resulting in getting the hit against Fuzzama, but the 5A mash after that is proving beneficial for Fuzz. This is looking dicey. 100 meter, that might have actually been a kill combo.
Too close to the corner for the kill. Potension, however, does not suffer from that weakness.
Yeah. And Fuzz manages to even up the rounds 1-1 here. It's do or die. Whoever takes this game gets the lead in the set, and that's so important for a loser's final set like this.
All right, place your bets here.
All right, you did not need to become 60 years old in an instant.
Can you imagine, though?
Terrifying. Fuzz actually fuzzy jumped that 2-1-4C. That was interesting. Let's talk about that in a moment. Right now, it's Fuzz's offense here.
Wake up overdrive. I definitely jive with that.
5A punish coming in from there as well. We get our EA, we get our active flow. Let's see
Yeah.
what the knockdown brings.
Oh
A
yeah.
super jump
Sometimes-
that you are
sometimes
going to
you
Saturn, my
gotta
friend.
punch forward and
Jesus.
just leave. Oh wow, you're not dead.
But we are
But,
certainly getting you closer.
Oh yeah. Hey, look, your overdrive's back.
Wow. I think this is a pretty good situation for Fuzz to be in. I think he's done really well when Jahvhahn's put in these like pressure cooker, high like difficulty situations. I think Fuzz has been able to clutch out, generally speaking. So
Pressure cooker.
situations like that where Jahvahn is swinging these JBBs, Fuzz has long caught onto it since like a match or two ago, and they are now opting for a lot more of these fadeaway JDs that are clipping Jahvahn out.
You can definitely see the way Fuzz has adapted super quickly on Jahvhahn's kind of lower health decision making rather than specific like points in the match.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
And the IBs are coming out.
But these 5Ds, all of these drives and pressure are still coming out. Oh, great conversion off of the counter hit JD.
I love fastball combos. I gotta make a fighting game and give a character fastball. It's just so cool to see.
TRM attempt fails. Let's see what we get next. Spend the meter. No! Couldn't put Fuzzama back into the corner.
What kind of melty blood cross up was that?
That was a Scrimblow scramble if I've ever seen one.
Scrimblow scramble?
I don't know why that came out my mouth, but I'm gonna stick by it.
I'm taking credit for it. That's not cool.
No, I'm taking credit for it.
No, I am.
No, I am.
No.
Hmm.
Simply play Gohan and Fighter Z. Well, you got a problem there.
Look at that extended hurt box. You still had enough time to JC, Fuzz.
Oh, that could have been a death, but choose not to spend overdrive.
I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Fuzz, I would have delayed wake up and just popped, slammed OD. Not enough time on that.
And Jahvahn learns not to throw a second projectile in a situation like that.
Like, additionally, Fuzz has to be predictive with the Mizuchi there. You really can't be reactive there.
Yeah. By the time you react, S is already long from the recovery. He's willing to just
And once they know, as so long as they remember to jump afterwards.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Because like I couldn't tell you how many times I've lost to like a projectile invuln super or something like that when it's late in a round and my brain fries a little bit and I just try to like send the projectile out.
Adroth can growl their Mizuchi.
That makes sense.
I just say it like that.
Hold on, air TRM. We don't get the chance to see the. What is going on?
Ooh, okay, I don't care what anyone says. No.
Oh, you're styling. This doesn't kill, by the way, but this is really stylish.
This is the part where I say I taught him.
You could never.
Excuse me?
You don't play Fuzzama.
Okay, yeah. You're right, Toledo-chan.
Don't say that.
I hate you.
Don't say that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're so mean, bro.
Stop vituperating.
Shut up. You're irritating.
Oh, now you're exacerbating.
What is the next phrase? Damn it, I forget. I know what you're doing.
You could say we were elucidating.
That was a really good JA. Unable to convert off that based on the hype, but that's okay.
Sometimes you gotta jump forward and get an instant low.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah, bro, think he Magneto. That's
seriously.
That comparison. That's gonna be 3-1 for Fuzz as we go into a Fuzzama mirror for grand finals.
I am very interesting to see how this will go.
You know what? This is grand finals, so the last time me and Tweedo get to shill, do it, Tweedo.
What are we showing?
Q&A.
Q&A. Yeah. Q&A.
Woo. Anyways, also the last time I get to shill,
the Matcherino. Don't forget that we
Yeah.
can indeed put in ever more money into the Matcherino. Make sure to hit exclamation point Matcherino. We do have the link set up and everything if you guys want to put in some donations, or just simply hit like 5 buttons if you're not logged in already in order to add a little bit more money into the pot. We appreciate it. The players also, of course, appreciate it. We want to give them a little bit of money to send them on their way. So please be sure to head on over to Matcherino and click that accordingly.
Now, do you have any questions seen in stream chat, Guido? This is the last time
Not yet. Let me double check momentarily. I believe that we had some questions somewhere. I'd have to double check. Metsu asks, do y'all like Street Fighter?
I love Street Fighter.
Please select your character.
I think Street Fighter is pretty neat. I have not owned and like mained it as a game.
Killer Kitty asks, tell me why. My response to that is, simply put, Killer Kitty, it just ain't nothing but a heartbreak, man.
Not May yet.
Why May?
You know why.
Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache.
What's the worst mirror in any game? That's a good question,
That's
actually.
a great one.
That's actually genuinely a good question.
I've seen more Doom mirrors. That's not the worst.
That sounds actually intensive for the players and nobody else.
Yeah, I've seen Bayonetta mirrors in Smash 4, but those were collusions. So, what else? Jesus Christ, the worst mirror in any fighting game? God, that's a good question.
That's a really good question, actually.
Of the night, yeah.
Yeah, that's ding ding ding. You win I don't know, something.
Yeah. But speaking of mirrors, we are going into the last set of the night. Euchre versus Fuzz. Double Phoenix mirrors? No, those are funny.
Yeah, double Phoenix mirrors is at the very least there's like the pretense of like you could still actually outplay the hell out of the other like team.
Yeah. That happens, that's very much just like, alright, brain off. What happens next?
Yeah.
No one knows. Speaking of what happens next, how many chains are you gonna see whip into it?
I don't know. Look, bursts are coming out, ODs are coming out, chains are here.
Burst, ODs, but certainly not Euchre coming out alive for the next round.
Yeah, he dead as hell.
What shoes he wear?
What?
What shoes he wear? None. He's dead.
I've never seen this.
You never heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Why your shoes raggedy? You really never heard of that?
No.
Wow.
I only know the Hey Arthur they got me for my phones.
Uncle Ben, what happened? Fuzzama mirrors.
Oh, I always think of the DMB beat now when I hear the Uncle Ben what happened. It's the Amen break rather, sorry.
Yeah.
Someone's gonna kill me if I didn't correct myself on that.
Immediate fuzzy jump. Now things are looking up for Euchre and down for Fuzz. We up, you down though. Never mind. I don't know what that 6A was.
Looking a little rough here. I think that's not the first time we've seen it though. Wake up OD. Oh no.
Immediate command grab is definitely grounds for execution.
Me when I OD. Just wake up OD.
Says the guy
63D? He tried to 63D. Yeah, I saw that start up.
I believe it. But I'll also believe it when I see it.
Well, you'll have to replay it to see it.
Wow. What the? You whipped a... I don't like this character sometimes.
There's a lot of actions happening, I won't lie to you. Low.
Oh, blocks the immediate low.
Yeah, you could recognizing the situation at hand.
Just like me sometimes.
Interesting. JA counter hitting here. Are we going to swap sides?
Yep. Next hit should proc active flow.
As if on cue.
I mean, yeah, I saw the attention. So.
I just like saying it. It's a phrase.
Oh. I mean, yeah, so is saying the next hit's going to proc active flow. That's how words work, Toledo.
I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you.
On live on stream?
I'm not going to kill you.
Yeah. You're going to 5A, 5B immediate attention, make it burst safe? What is wrong with you?
It's not a mix-up anymore. He does not have enough meter to go into super, so that's... You just bursted.
But Euchre just said, "I'm dying on my terms."
What if we died a little bit later?
Let's not do that. Let's die earlier. I'm like, let's not play BlazBlue on a school night, kids.
Gonna die lit. Yes.
Yes, indeedy. Yes, sir, root. Yay, I forgot what it was. Either which way. Oh, wow, what a confirm. That got dropped.
Uh-huh.
I sent an EA. What do you know? All right, JA trades. Was blocking, but not without barrier. Or not with barrier. It's been a long night, guys.
Okay.
Good anti-air from Fuzz. This J2C stuff kind of crazy. All right, chain aims true.
All right, popping the OD here.
Hey,
they don't have enough meter to kill him.
They're
really.
dead. They're dead.
No, they're alive.
Me when I lie.
They're mad alive. You know this.
Yeah.
Don't say. Oh my god.
I've been saying it like that all night, Will.
I know. I'm
I
tired.
trained all day yesterday.
I all year yesterday.
I trained with Gohan last week for an entire year.
Yeah.
I was stronger than you yesterday. Yeah, but that was an entire year ago.
Yeah.
All right, what an early burst from Euchre off of a situation that I don't think really would have netted that significant of a damage drop off.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying I agree with the burst.
No, I understand. I understand. But right now, yeah, Fuzz is about to get OD in a moment. I'll take all of maybe, well, that interaction.
Hey, oh no, what will you do? Don't burst this. I want to see the full combo.
Pop OD on Wake Up, right? You're gonna pop OD on Wake Up, right?
This is it. 4.3?
That's a little late, but
we'll take it.
yes.
Honestly, it was great too because Euchre really did kind of just lock himself out of that, out of everything at that point. So the whole tension was just the best option to do, no matter
Yeah,
what.
the air dash commitment sealed the deal.
Yeah. Even before the air dash commitment, the moment he popped overdrive after the first chain got ended, at that range, the best thing Euchre could have did was just block.
Yeah.
So either which way, he was putting Euchre in block stun.
Fair.
Bam. I'm not gonna say it. Wait a minute, thank you. You know what? Go crazy here or crush your. Okay.
As the command grab comes out.
Hey man, I'm not good at this game. Chain movement, chain do be moving.
Yes.
All right, dash tension, very nice. And now Fuzz is just trying to speed run this bracket reset.
Yeah, he's trying to. I feel like Fuzz is like, look, dude, look. If we're gonna bracket reset, let's just do this quickly. Yeah.
Get it over with.
Pretty much. He's already up 2-0. This is potentially the round that will result in a bracket reset.
That 2C
Oh, I could feel the buttons being slammed and not coming out. There is rage in Euchre's veins. Oh my goodness. Everything's coming up in Fuzzama's way.
Oh my gosh.
Euchre's got about 35% health. No overdrive. Just now 50 meter.
What did I desync?
My friend, I believe that I don't know what's going on here, but either way, Fuzz did clear it up. I'm looking at the Twitch chat. I'm looking at my screen. They are the same.
Let's make sure. Did you see Euchre neutral jump twice?
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, there was no desync.
Oh, it could have been a disconnected pad.
Oh, it could be.
It could have been that. In which case, it is what it. Cool6 saying it's Yorick. Your favorite League of Legends champion?
The bracket has been reset. To which I say, hey guys, one final Q&A session, but also 24 codes in the match arena to grab. Hey Toledo, question: how do you grab a code on match arena? That's
You just hit exclamation point Maturino. The Nightbot will grab the link. You can click on that. You log in. It takes pretty much any social media, and then you just click add code. It's pretty simple.
Hey, Tweedo, how come I've done 2 Q&A questions and you've done none?
I handled several Q&A questions. What are you talking about?
No, as in, how come I asked 2 Q&A sessions, but you've asked none so far?
Oh, I mean Q&A is for the people to ask us questions.
Cop out.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you, big dog.
You could have asked a question.
I don't have a question to ask right now. We already have that really good question earlier about like the worst mirror in fighting game, in like several fighting games.
And that's tough because I've seen and participated in a lot of fighting games.
Yeah. What do you think about Zero May Cry mirrors? That's like the generic topic for Marvel.
I mean, I can't answer that one. I'm biased towards it.
No, yeah. I mean, I know you play the team, but still. What do you enjoy playing playing it? Do you enjoy playing it or no?
It's scary. It's really scary. I wouldn't say worse. Because usually when I think of like worst mirror match, it's things that very much lack interaction, and there's just a lot of like nothing. There's a lot of things going on in Zero May right now. The team is so hated that seeing the mirror for that team is very much like great. There's 2 of them, but there is a lot of movement. It's very much high APM in that mirror.
Because I imagine, at least with Zero's movement options, it becomes this funny thing of like, unironically, if one of us touches the other, someone should die.
Yeah.
Where it's like the mix leading up afterwards, and each character to me seems so central to that team's existence.
Okay, you know what mirror match I don't like that I've seen before? Happy Chaos.
Happy Chaos. I actually can't remember a Happy Chaos mirror. Funny enough.
And I said to myself, I could have been a physicist.
That is funny. Zero Acoustic says Zero May Cry mirrors are so hype. Someone has to lose.
You real for that?
This is the optimistic hater energy.
Yeah, speaking of being optimistic, Euchre's fighting his way back from getting 3.
Well, things are looking up and up thus far. Air throw coming out.
Put me in a really bad mood. Just not to be honest.
I'm not, bro. Again, every Fuzzama player has been throwing out air throw like their life depends on it. That JC, I'll put a question mark on that one. But Fuzz, I don't think has really shown a lot of outright wake up OD.
Me when I have more health than you?
Jesus.
Yeah, I am
using the chain to delay the high-low mix even further here. At this point, Euchre's pretty locked in for going for a wake-up OD.
Yeah, or just die.
What?
I'm gonna be real.
The chain heard round the world.
I forgot how to play this game.
Another one. Another one. At this point, I'm just sitting on the ground and just waiting for someone to have landing recovery.
It's gonna happen.
Ooh, what?
I don't know.
Okay, so hold on a second. Let's see if this kills. All right.
Yeah.
So my problem with that sequence is, what is the purpose of going into stance there?
And not doing anything? That's the
answer. This has been the result of the Fuzzama player going into stance and losing. This has been the result of like 2 losses in this like bracket thus far. At least 2 losses like in games, in like game-winning situations. Oh, okay. The stance cancel was supposed to be Barenso. But even then, that would have lost to the Hotenjin, I think.
I'm not looking at chat right now. I just assume Fuzz is.
Yeah, Fuzz is explaining that. People that play in brackets and then comment in the Twitch chat are beyond my power. I could never.
I can. But even though I'm not looking in the chat, a part of me wants to say someone somewhere out there saw that Hotenjin work and said, "Oh my God, he got them to flinch."
Got what?
He wouldn't know. Euchre got someone to flinch with Wake Up Hotenjin. I feel like someone out there. Someone out there.
Oh God. Mayhaps.
Perhaps.
Jeez, every time I see that happen, it's so sick.
Bam bam. Oh no.
One moment. Dash Hotenjin whiffs! This is big. Burst to avoid the OD combo that would have killed, and then immediately confirms into the Hotenjin themselves to prevent Euchre from bursting.
Thanks for the play-by-play, Toledo.
Yeah, no problem. Man.
Yeah. You see, I'm not good at BlazBlue, so I wouldn't. Yeah. You're a top 8 player, so.
Oh my! I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
Da.
I'm going to kill your bad vibes so that you only have good times.
Tweedo, you're a goofy guy. You could have said you're gonna make me push up Davis.
Oh, that's another late air dash, and you saw that raw throw from Euchre. He's looking for raw throw attack now. This
Bam.
is
Combo drop. And Fuzz. Wow.
Oh.
What a snipe. What a convert.
Looking good thus far. Gets the charged follow up here. Should be just under 4K. No, 3.3. That's fine.
Barely.
And there's another stance cancel into the 2As. I'm not sure what that's supposed to do, because I feel like a 2A match would just beat that.
Backdash was crazy.
The 5A there, I understand the intent, but too much time had passed on like the jump in whiffing. You just had to go for a 2A there instead. If you really want to mash.
I agree. Especially considering how 5A will whiff on crouches a lot, so usually someone's first instinct to backdash is to press something immediately, and I assume in Hosma's case it would be a 2A. So 5Aing there of all places is very much just like, be careful.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you just have to be very mindful of your opponent's current state.
Yeah.
OD is coming out here.
Crazy. Also, I wanna pull away from the match real quick. Henjin in the chat says, nice mash, Euchre. I mean, Abare. Chaotic's fun fact of the day. You'll never guess what Abare means in Japanese.
Oh, you know, it's one of those things where it's like, what is it called? You know, sometimes people try to sound smarter by saying Abare instead of mash.
Place Japan. Place Japan.
Perhaps. That was supposed to be a burst, and we are just going into command grab regardless and killing. So.
Oh, I definitely saw you could get hit out of 2A by 6A.
Yeah, he got hit by the 6A, and then tried to burst, but no follow-up came from Fuzz, so it became OD. That was a very funny situation.
I'm not laughing.
You won't laugh when he kills you. The pee-pee poo-poo.
Ooh, man. Shout outs to Tweedo. But more importantly, shout outs to my biggest friend who's been with me since the start of the stream. The cursor.
The cursor. You're horrible.
I am loved.
You're what?
I am loved.
Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on a second here. Jesus Christ. This dude Euchre is getting chunked out.
4.4 for your troubles.
Should be dead off of this confirm. Wow,
Fuzz.
Okay.
Ever the optimal.
Optimizer.
Optimist.
Yep.
Optimus Prime.
Whoa, that J was beautiful. No follow-up, sadly. Oh, I get it. That was a grounded hit. Nobody was expecting it. The 5B comes out. It's just an awkward moment.
You hate to see this kind of thing happen.
U368 manages to catch the backdash from Fuzz. Yet another air throw. What an answer. Toss into the corner. This isn't going to be enough to kill.
I feel like we gotta make a mini game from here on out, right? Whenever there's a lot of Hosmas in bracket, before the bracket starts, we gotta be like, all right, guys, place your bets. How many air throws are we gonna see? How are we gonna see work tonight?
Could tell someone to take a sip every time they do. You see an air throw whiff, but that would result.
I do not want to go to jail for work.
Yeah, I think my blood alcohol content would not look right.
Until you dropped it.
Standard combo here, gets the toss Fuzzama into the corner.
Wow, what a 2D. What a combo drop. Unfortunately.
Oh,
I'm sure that was the right combo choice too. It was a really finicky situation to get around.
Yeah. One thing that's interesting that I'm noticing is that Fuzz is catching, or rather Euchre is catching Fuzz flinch in a lot more situations, with Fuzz trying to fuzzy jump with certain timings. So stuff like that stance cancel into a normal ended up stuffing Fuzz, even though it's a very slow sequence, right? But because Fuzz is so committed to just fuzzy jumping or perhaps looking for a different option, he's getting caught there. Additionally, in situations where there's a lot of air tech moments, Euchre is prioritizing sending out and making a decision first to have a hitbox already on location.
You're.
And this is tripping up Fuzz, who's trying to like tech and then move and do something.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's working wonders for Euchre right now.
Yeah, it's a matter of it's like a proactive approach to a lot of these scrambles that's working out well for him.
And Euchre is not trying to give Fuzz the chance to escape the corner. Escape the corner.
Fuzz has OD available, decides to spend it. So does Euchre, but this is surely a dash under.
Oh yeah, easily.
Great chain extensions using the overdrive.
Let's go for it. Off-screen combos.
That was another whiffed air throw, by the way.
Mm-hmm. By the way, Euchre's on set point.
Yes, he is. Well, not until he gets this round, but it's looking pretty good for him. Great block from Fuzz. There's that fuzzy jump again off that situation.
5B anti-air is crazy.
Yeah, I am shocked he did not get counter hit by Jahvahn. That button is huge. Awkward situation at hand here. Fuzz places themselves in the corner. OD on the 2B.
Sometimes you gotta OD twice in a round.
Let's see if Fuzz can get the... Yeah, it's actually... He's killing. He's killing. Yeah, never mind.
You're dead.
The moment I saw, like, the super connect and I looked at the damage, I was like, yeah, okay.
Someone in chat says, it's funny how Euchre is pink and Fuzz is L. To which case I say, Fuzzama is definitely played by people who like L from Death Note. No, light Yaga would have been better. I don't pay It was a jab at Hosma plays. That's a joke.
I understand. It's still a jab. A jab is a jab, I suppose.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna mash on that OD activation.
Yeah.
Really important to show.
We will not respect your defense.
I mean, realistically, it is really important to play around that RPS from the OD situation, right? You have to show a willingness to mash, otherwise people start doing weird stuff. Starts happening on OD activate.
100%. You can't just live and let live each time you see an OD get popped. At least once in the blue moon, you gotta test the waters.
Did that 3C really just low profile the 5DK, the burst bait?
No, I am not impressed. Not impressed. That was a very obvious burst bait point.
Wow, look at you. I'm chaotic. I'm not impressed.
You're Towedo, though.
What does that even mean?
You just said you're chaotic. You're not. You're Towedo. I'm chaotic.
I grow tired. I grow weary. And yet, I still have to finish this.
Every day he fights. Yeah, you're a top level player, Towedo. How do you figure you are?
I would not classify myself as top level, but it is what it is. We need to fill up. We need to fill up a jar.
For the air throws?
Yes.
I feel like we can make something big out of this. Alas, we're on the final game of the night.
Burst is in favor of Fuzzama.
Oh yeah.
Close to taking the health lead there, just by an inch. We'll have to see if he manages to extend that.
Get a burst before in round 2. Or honestly, at this rate, he might even get it before round 1 ends. Yeah, no. But
yeah, this is not likely.
Not happening. Oh, you're dead, dude.
Yeah, caught trying to fuzzy jump with no barrier, looking very unfortunate. Hotenjin to finish it.
And honestly, if you ask me, though, if Fuzz plays this right, by the time Euchre gets his burst, he's already going to be in a very, very bad situation.
Yeah, this requires him to win those like initial interactions and win them quickly. However,
yeah,
and thus far, it's a little tough. Like right now, Euchre's already at 90%. He's gonna build up the overdrive by the end of this combo.
I expect another early burst from Euchre. I feel. In this spot, if Fuzz gets a really good hit, never mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I still feel like it's going to be an OD. +1 after that 6B, 6A, no meter to convert.
Maybe +2 after 6B.
6B is +1 if I remember correctly. 6A whiffing because of the barrier. You tried to jump preemptively. Fuzz already there, even faster with the decision on the 623D there.
Hi.
And this is a last touch situation here. Fuzz with the right hit, popping OD will kill.
Oh yeah, you're gone. Active flow
Oh, active
props,
flow, it's over.
you're dead. Pop overdrive, you're a goner, man.
CT as well, yeah, it's
And with
over.
EA,
dude.
yep, and Fuzz is your Boston Blue Beat Burst Limit Season 3, Week 8, featuring Fuzzama, Adroth, Ryukasim99, and more champion. Open bracket, BBCF, close bracket.
Yes, yes, it is. That was quite good to see there.
That was a really smooth bracket, man.
Yeah, we got through everything in about 3 hours. Pretty good overall, I'd say.
This was a really this was like this is gonna sound weird, but this is
Yeah.
a very nice like blanket and coffee kind of bracket. If that makes sense.
A comfort bracket, nothing especially crazy. Some solid matches, some wild things, but nothing to a degree in which you're like
Yeah.
screaming or something
Now,
like
this
that.
is the part where I'm like, all right, Toledo, hop off pass. It's you and me for the extra first to 2 set to blow everyone's minds.
What?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be funny if we hopped
I'd-
on randomly and just did 1 set on stream.
I was just confused. Maybe it'd be funny as an exhibition thing.
You and me versus you and me.
I'm not fighting myself.
Da-na-na-na-na-na. You never played Persona 4.
What?
You never played Persona 4.
No, I did not.
Crazy. Anyways, shout outs to Fuzz. She let me alt F4 because you guys are not good at this. Oh my god. Shout outs to Fuzz for winning tonight's bracket. We do got a couple of things we want to share with you guys. Toledo, if you can lead us off.
Oh yeah, just to remind you guys, this weekend is going to be the monthly. We will be featuring Under Night for this. Keep in mind, it's the usual games as well. So we have KOF, we Guilty Gear Strive, BlazBlue,
BlazBlue.
as well as several other games.
Several other games.
So we'll have that going on Saturday. You know, come through. Doors open at 2 p.m. The earliest brackets start at about 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
So be sure to come down for a good time. Tomorrow we will have our plus R bracket.
What are the food options there? Are there food options around?
Yeah, there's food options. There's food at the venue.
Hamburgers?
No, there's no hamburgers, but there's a chicken sandwich.
Pizzas?
No, there's a pizza literally like a block away.
Glizzies?
Yes, there is an area where you can procure a glizzy.
Let's go. You know, I love me some glizzies.
And there it is, folks. We got it here live on TV.
And what they gonna do?
Good point. All right. No need to distract you guys from your night any longer. We'll look for a fun stream to hit up. I believe Imp is closed for the evening. Yeah, we can switch off to TMN actually. On Dovingly's stream.
BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, number 4. TMN.
Oh yeah, Top Player Chaotic, right? Yeah, you know that game pretty well, right?
Excuse me?
Top BB Tag Player.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, I mean there was that whole Twitter thing where they were talking about you as a top BB Tag player.
Which is crazy because here I am learning Makoto and BlazBlue, a game I don't play. You guy, ooh.
Anyway, we're gonna raid Dovingly while Chaotic figures all that stuff out. Be nice, be kind, don't be
you guys in person at majors. You want to
Dovingly also runs beginner BlazBlue brackets, so you can hit them up for that as well.
I might enter one of those. I'm pretty new to BlazBlue.
Ooh, I see how the tides have turned.
Why? Yeah, okay. Look, why don't you teach me the game then, Top Player Toledo?
Sure thing, man. It'll be a fun stream.
Yeah.
Anywho, take it easy, y'all. Thank you very much for tuning into the stream. We'll see y'all around.
Kisses. Mwah. Love you all. Tentatively.
Tentatively. Anyway, I think that part got out.